You could have heard this episode 48 hours early on our Patreon, patreon.com/indieheadspodcast. By joining us for as low as $1 a month, you will receive episodes early, gain access to our Discord server, and get yourself an Indieheads podcast sticker. Mainline episodes go up on our Patreon. 4 hours or hits our public podcast feeds. But if you're hearing this through our Patreon feed, we thank you so much for your support. We especially want to thank our Real Ones Patreon supporters, including Georgia Mikowski, History of Violet, Ataxon, Delaney Mothman, Josiah Duncan, Marcy Anime, Matt Cameron, Awat, Alex Kirschmanoff, Cal50, Chance Holdup, Charles, Chris Wade, Commander in Beef, Dane Dupree, Gavin 490 Freak, Grant, Griff, I Want a Girl with a Short Skirt and a Long Penis, Ian, Insomni Black, Jake Wald, Jimmy Elward, Jay, Jenna LaFleur, Keep Autism Weird, Maze Farms, Mark Berry, Matthew Taylor, Max Kaminski, Nicole Rifkin, Rena K, Robert Mariano, Sarah Moore, Tay, Tim's Discount Prices, and Zach. And if you want to be amongst these names, consider upgrading to our Real One tier on Patreon, where you'll receive a bonus episode every month on top of other perks. And before we go into the episode, I just want to thank the rest of our Patreon supporters like Jason Daphnis, Kevin Cookman, AJ Moser, Alec Felder, Alexis Davin, Alan, Ali Eleanor, Barely March, Becca NTN, Chedas, Cody Gagan, Derek Pemberton, Eleanor Grams, Race Ray Baby, Eric Chow, Finitrees, Gavlin, Garris 420, Holiday Kirk, Jack Tiggleman, Jacqueline Kodiga, James Boss, Jeremy Bowl, Josh, Willie, Matthew McPherson, Midwest Maxwell, Molly O'Brien, Nato, Rainey Donaldson, Sandy Nemo, Sarah L, Toonses, Miguel LaFleur, Will Griffin, and Wilfer Thrill. Anyways, though, enjoy the episode. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an episode of the Indieheads podcast. I am your host, Matty Monroe. On this episode, I am joined by Max. I am joined by Jenna. Welcome both back to the pod.
Hello, great to be here. Or maybe not so great to be here, given the songs we'll be discussing today.
Yeah, no, I really designed another torturous playlist. As Max in the chat before we started getting into the call for this episode. Max was like, who made this playlist? They're pissing me off. And it's like, well, it's me. I made the playlist this week. So sorry, Max.
Yeah, I didn't want to assume it was you. But the more I listened to it, the more every song, I was like, oh, wow, this song's really bad. And then I kind of just realized that's what the playlist is kind of designed to be a little bit. This is going to be varying levels of fun to talk about.
Yes.
We'll see how interesting it is. These bands have gone weird places.
Yes. But it is not just Max. It's not just Jenna. It's not just me. Of course, back on the pod once again, special guest, Alex Johnson. Welcome back once again to the pod.
That's right.
I don't know if I picked up on the Zoom. I'll pick up on the Zencast or at least the opening of the can.
Right.
Zoom is very weird about noise gate stuff. They're very odd because I'll notice that if I laugh too hard, it's going to start gating some of the noise of my laughter. As look, Discord is, or not Discord, Zoom is not a fan of laughter for listeners.
Well,
since I played the laughter for listeners theme, Max, you want to tell everybody your idea that literally the first thing you said as soon as you got into the Zoom call with me and Alex.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot less confident about it now than I was when I entered the call. There was a lot of bravado.
Yeah,
but
you came in hot. Hot.
I'm workshopping this new phrase. Okay, let's pretend like the confidence is there again. Hi, I'm workshopping this new phrase. Okay, so you know the idea: in for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, let's rework that. In for a binky, in for a bottle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it doesn't work the second time. The joy is gone. But this is, it's like Christmas.
If I were a baby, I would definitely be in on this idea. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Alex, you might not. This is kind of inside lore. My cat, her name is Pepper, but I call her Binky. It's a whole thing. One time, my partner came over, and when she opened the door, I said, "Well, what's up, Binky Bonky?" That wasn't like a pet name or anything. I never said that before. I was just trying to workshop something, and they laughed a lot, so it kind of just stuck. And then when I got my cat's kind of she's my girl too. So then she became Binky. And then there's Winky, which is like the opposite, but it's kind of two sides of the same coin.
When she's being bad, she's Winky.
Yeah, she's being bad.
But when she's good, she's Binky.
She's good, she's Binky. Exactly. You're getting a very.
It's like a Mario Wario situation.
Mario Wario situation. Very good, Jenna. That's a great analogy.
Yes, I see it. It's sort of like one of the Lumineers is the good guy and one is clearly the bad guy.
Yeah,
exactly.
We'll get there. But Max, I do think, again, in for a Binky, I think it works and makes sense because of course you're sucking on both these things, and you know they're different weights, they're different classes, there's different nutritional value, right? A Binky is simply just like a sensational thing to get babies to shut up, whereas a bottle
you're sucking, why not get something out of it?
Exactly, you know.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't like that. We cut that.
No, I'm not cutting that. You know, I'm not gonna cut that. All right. Anyways, we're getting off topic. So a few months ago, this is a
great start.
We're doing again. Great stuff.
I feel like I'm just trying to fill in time so we don't have to talk about this playlist,
which is fair. Because so a few months ago, we did an episode, Butt Rock Number Ones, Where They Now, which we'll do a volume 2 probably at some point before the year's out. I'll probably have another playlist ready for that to. Sort of, it's nice to check in every year because we only got through like the first half of that series, and so it'd be nice to check in on the second half and see, you know, what more of our butt rock guys and gal. Well, I was gonna say gals, butt rock guys and gal, because we literally only talked about one song by a woman on that entire series.
Was it a good one though?
It was Evanescence, so it was a good.
I was gonna say it had to be Evanescence, right? Yeah,
it was Bring Me to Life. But anyways, I was like, you know what? Let's also do that for the car commercial series. Of course, as we're coming up, I think on like I think it's going to be 5 years since we wrapped up that series. If not, we already passed it. We may be already past the 5-year anniversary of the end of that series. I at least my time hop seems like it indicated that based on screenshots and whatnot. Anyways, 5 years since we've done that series, I thought it would be an appropriate time to check in and see how some of the artists that we talked about on that series are doing. And, you know, hey, what music are they putting out now? What's going on with them? What's going on in their lives? Because for a couple of these bands and a couple of these artists, there have been a lot of updates since then, mostly for worse. There's not really a lot of good stories coming out of this. It's just like, yep, nope, some of these people, their careers faltered, or, you know, they're doing the same old thing, and it's very, very sad. You know, there's no one with a pathos quite like Wes Mudd. You know, Wes Mudd is such a tragic character.
Oh, Wes Mudd.
But there's no Wes Mudds here. Just a lot of just things are going on. So I put together a playlist of 12 songs, 12 artists we talked about during like the first third of the series. And again, try to pick what I would say not the best, but just like the most interesting songs in the most relative of terms. Because again, these songs suck. Almost every song on this playlist sucks. Almost all these bands that we talked about sucked. But it is, I felt it was a good time to check in, as the general rule of thumb, similar to Butt Rock Number Ones, Where Are They Now, is most of these songs have to have been released within the last year. I think there's one exception, but it wasn't an exception when I made the playlist, or like it was really, really close to like the 1 year line. So I was like, we'll just go ahead and throw it on. And it is a band that we already briefly mentioned, I believe. But anyways, 12 songs, 12 artists in order of when we talked about them on the series. As up first, it's 30 Seconds to Mars, as literally tomorrow, we're recording this on Thursday, March 26th. They're literally getting ready to release the 20-year anniversary edition of their record, A Beautiful Lie. And as a part of that reissue, or you know, that 20th anniversary, you know, version of the record, they have put out some unreleased stuff, including this song called God's Eye, which
a Binky for lie.
This is included on the podcast because they paid you, right? This is a pay order.
Yeah, of course. Jared
Lowe,
you know,
get a challenge coin with the album, I think.
Yep. But yeah, so I believe, if I remember correctly, this is a song that they made during the set, or like they were working on during the sessions for the album, and then finished up in preparation for this 20th anniversary edition. So it's sort of a new song, sort of an old song, the bones of old, but the sound of new. As I do have a a very consistent thought for at least 11 out of the 12 songs on this playlist, and that the production sucks. But I will explain as you get more inundated with this music. But Alex, I believe, I'm trying to remember, was your Jared Leto story, did you tell that before we started recording an episode?
Yeah.
Or so was it behind like the Joyce Manor paywall?
No, it was pre-recording. So it's not on the Patreon either. It was before we even started recording.
Oh, yes.
But so it does bear repeating, I suppose. So this had to have been 2022. I went to a climbing gym with my partner at the time. Classic bisexual move of me.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked into the climbing gym, and we were signing in at the front desk, and I looked over and I see this man with like very long brown hair dressed in all white.
Sweet.
And he like jumps down from he's like wearing like a white tank top and like white sweats, and he jumps down from the climbing wall, and turns around and starts walking toward the hallway, and I was like, is that fucking Jared Leto? And I turned to my partner at the time, and I'm like, oh my god, is that Jared Leto? And he was like, I think so. And so we start walking into the I guess the locker room to put our stuff away. And I immediately fully come face to face with Jared Leto and bump into him, quite literally. And he like stops and takes a step back, and he goes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay. And I like looked into his eyes, and I made this joke on the pod last time, and Matty was like, we can't air this, but I'm gonna make it again. I looked into his eyes, and I at that time knew why people would join his cult. I was like,
namaste, brother.
I looked into his eyes, and I was like, if you asked me to do anything right now, I would do it. He's so handsome and so beautiful, but also like scary. So that was an interesting experience. And I was like, no, it's okay. And then he just walked past, and I was just like shook.
Belay on, brother.
Dude, and his hair is so beautiful. He's so handsome, but like there's an underlying evil in that man.
Yeah. I just gotta let go of the rope one day. Like, oh.
Well, he was free climbing, so he was free climbing. So yeah.
Alex Honnold. We need to get him to. I watched Free Solo 3 months ago, and like someone in our Discord was like, "Yeah, Alex Honnold is the kind of guy that would give you brain poisoning, and you'll never stop thinking about him." And I've never stopped thinking about him. He I don't know if he pisses me off or what, but like when I think about Jared Leto, it's like you should do that. Indulge your free climbing dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and absolutely. But that's my Jared Leto story. I think I told it better last time, but it did bear repeating, and I do stand by that. He, like in that moment where I bumped into him, he could have asked me to do anything, and I would have been like, "Yeah, man, let's go."
Mm-hmm.
You left reality. You said,
yeah,
hey,
it's
man.
like I was in a different plane for about 5 seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
so that's my Jared Leto story. But also, I think 30 Seconds to Mars sucks ass, and I think Still is a terrible song. Here we are.
Terrible song, but
I don't know if I've listened to 30 Seconds to Mars in earnest, really. Besides knowing that they're Jared Leto. Jared Leto's a guy that I don't really think I knew until like I think I started listening to this podcast. I've probably seen him in something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I was ever like aware of him. And maybe that's just because I wasn't plugged in properly. Was he more known for like acting or for music or for both? Was he just like kind of a star?
It depends on the year. It depends on because I knew him first as a musician because the first thing I ever saw from him was the video for The Kill on MTV2 when I was a child. But obviously as time went on, I was like, oh, okay, he's also an actor. But like even before like he started 30 Seconds to Mars, like he was like kind of I would probably describe him as like a B-lister at that point. Like he had he was Party of Five was a big show. He was, that's where his big breakthrough role was. He had been in some movies, he had done like he had done Fight Club, he had done Panic Room, was in American Psycho as Paul Allen, of course, where he gets killed iconically.
Interrupted.
But Girl Interrupted. Yeah. So it was sort of, it depends on when, but there was a period there from like really like the late 2000s into the early 2010s, where he was much more focused on music. I think like one of the only movies he did between like the release of this record, this the record from 20 years ago, and then the third 30 Seconds to Mars record, was like he played Mark David Chapman in a movie that was like an Oscar baity thing where he gained a bunch of weight. He got fat as fuck for that movie. And of course the movie bombed. It got bad reviews and didn't do anything in the award circuit. And he kept a couple years later successfully did the Oscar bait picture with one of the more regrettable Oscar wins of all time on many different levels, between the various sexual misconduct allegations that have been sent his way, and also the role he played in that movie, being a cis guy playing a trans woman, which is talking
about Dallas Buyers Club.
Yes, would not good, not good.
Oh.
But of course, we've talked a little bit about 30 Seconds to Mars since we wrapped up the series. Gavin and I went on and introducing. We did an episode on their podcast about the 30 Seconds to Mars documentary that Jared Leto himself directed, and it's a terrible documentary, awful. I mean, I already knew I hated Jared Leto before that documentary, but that really was like, oh, this guy is like a total like boring egomaniac. Like, how are you going to be like such an egomaniac, but also like so boring and uninteresting to think about and talk about?
I don't know. Do you see his other names on his Wikipedia? Because I'm looking at that right now, and those are not boring.
Oh, the
Bartholomew Cubbins.
Yeah, that's stupid as fuck.
That's from a Dr. Seuss book, I think.
I believe.
Is
so.
it really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here? Okay. Just had to point that out.
But I have floated talking about current 30 Seconds to Mars, but it's mostly just been like alternative slop, and this song is terrible. It is so fucking compressed. You can't. There's no elements that pop out. It's just wall of noise, wall of sound, compressed to high hell. Can't pick out anything. It's barely a song. Like, there's a reason it's like on the deluxe edition. It's like they didn't really finish the song. And you can tell a very bad start to the playlist in terms of just this song itself. But they also had just released the acoustic version of The Kill, which I do want to play the acoustic version because it is also terrible, but in a very different way. What if I wanted to break, laughing on laughing you? I hate the vocal fry. I hate it. He thinks this song is so deep. He thinks this is so deep. This song.
He's doing he's singing in cursive, but like boy version.
Oh yeah. Yes. Ugh. In the video, the video version of this is like interspiced with like basically like memory footage of like fans freaking out and all this stuff. It's total like just egomaniacal, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it really is.
Yeah, I guess I've heard this song, but this acoustic version is, it's interesting. I like how he's trying to flex his talents, I guess.
But
like how positive you're being.
The reason this song works is because of the production, like because of the instrumentation, the production, like of them taking like the very weak bones that Jared Leto placed and making a fucking meal out of these bones.
Exactly.
But it's really, really nothing. Jenna, I've not heard you speak so far. Did you have any thoughts on this song?
I have basically nothing to say. So much of this playlist is just like, I don't know, just so creatively bankrupt, and just, songs that are 3 minutes of pure nothingness. It's just
they're creating songs for
I really have nothing to say about this song.
Mm-hmm. But I've pulled up the 30 Seconds to Mars Instagram page, and I think the one of the like key things that connects all these songs, all these artists, pretty much, not all of them, there's maybe one or two where it isn't the case. It is seeing how Instagram Reels has changed the way that musicians promote themselves, where it used to be fun to go onto an artist feed and see what was going on with them, go to old post, but now it's all just like slop to feed into the algorithm. But let's see, did we just drop the most emo version of just very corny footage?
Sweet. Yeah, man.
See now how we really could play arenas and go all the way.
Whoa!
No.
The Jesus
Not the Panic at
walking
the
out is
Disco
crazy.
Yeah. It looks like AI footage, right? Like it looks like AI
it's
footage.
gotta be, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, and just like you look at the top comments on every video, and it's like, this is my favorite song. I can't wait to play it with my family at family gatherings. And it's like fire emoji, heart emoji.
Yeah, it's all like
It's like the
Mhm.
fake ass accounts. Yeah.
I don't know. The push to get, I mean, you can always just interact with your friends, but like I think especially with like big account, like any like notable figure now, it's like their accounts, like celebrities
Mhm.
are unfollowable on any sort of social media, and that's fine. That's probably how it always should have been.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, why are you following? Like, what are we doing with these like big band posts?
Yeah.
This is getting scary.
Mhm. But yeah, Jared Leto is evil. This song
Yeah,
is not
truly.
good. The Kill, the actual original version of The Kill is good. It's the only good thing this band has ever made, in my
How do we
opinion.
feel about the shirt that the guy's wearing in my background right now? Do you guys see what it says?
Oh yeah, that so 36 Bars it's a brother band. It is a brother band. It's
Yeah.
Jared
That's his
and
brother, yeah,
Shannon
yeah.
Leto.
30
Shannon,
seconds to bleep King Mars.
Yeah. Really sick.
Evil
Some
family.
good.
If you're gonna put the F word on your shirt, then you gotta
put it on there.
go all the way and not
Yeah.
censor it.
It's
Mhm.
that's giving Blink-182 for real. Like, come on, man. Just commit to it.
Mhm.
You know? Yeah. Don't censor it. But yeah, I liked the shirt. So
Mm.
he's here for until the next song we talk about.
Well, there we go. 30 Seconds to Mars, God's Eye, not very good.
Mhm.
Left off the album for good reason, presumably. But let's keep it moving with our next song. I would say the only good song on this playlist, and
Yeah, I would agree.
it's really only because it's like, well, it's the best of the worst, because I don't think the song is it's that good, but like in this playlist, it really is. Like again, I was saying before we started recording it in a beautiful rainstorm in a desert, like this moment of peace of thank God that we have some real fucking music on this playlist, just like and it's just like the most like mid fucking Phoenix song in the world, because this is UFO from UFOs, which is the supergroup between Braxe and Falcon and Phoenix, and this came out like last fall. Don't know if there's actually going to be a UFOs record, but these French people have come together to make this very mid synth pop song that on this playlist is like might as well be like fucking Bohemian Rhapsody. It might as well just be like the greatest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
It comes too early.
Which
The 30
I think
Seconds to Mars song isn't like horrible. It's not good, but like putting this at the beginning is you're like, whatever. And then you see what's after it, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that is.
And then you look back and it's like, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is the fatal flaw with like how the playlist has to come together, trying to do it like in order of when these artists appeared on the series. Because Phoenix was one of the first. Yeah, was on the first episode. Because I believe it was 1901.
What is Braxe and Falcon?
Wow, the first episode was in 1901.
Yeah, we're that old. People. It was funny. I was on a date this week, and I did have to reveal that I host a podcast. But I'd be like, wait, hang on. I didn't have to, but the conversation went a certain way where I had to divulge it. But I was like, I started in 2014. Okay, well before anyone else was thinking about starting a podcast. But anyways, Braxe and Falcon, Alan Braxe and DJ Falcon, two guys that were, like collaborate with like Daft Punk. And
are they also a brother band? I feel like they're brothers.
I don't think they're brothers. They're not brothers. They're cousins. Both
cousins.
They're
Okay.
cousins.
Better or worse?
I would say I feel like we've had a really bad history with brother bands. So I feel like cousin bands are pretty good. I'm trying to remember, was Cage the Elephant a cousin band? I know there's
band.
I think Kings of Leon are a cousin band.
I think
Cage
it's
the Elephant's a
brothers
brother
and
band.
cousins. I think it's brothers
Oh,
and
really?
cousin. If I remember correctly.
That's fucked up. You shouldn't do that.
But yeah, this is totally fine. Like, it's totally fine. I have no negative feelings, and I don't have a lot
What
of
do you need
positive
to form a
ones.
supergroup to make this, though?
Well, I was gonna say, is it a supergroup if it's mid?
I mean, like, it's just the name of what it is. It's just when two very big artists, because there's some.
Well, yeah, I know.
This song
it's
just doesn't really go anywhere. Is my thing.
Yeah,
it's very vibey, which I think is
nothing happens. Yeah.
a key issue with some of the songs here is that they go more for vibes than songs.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of the songs on this playlist, like I was sort of getting at earlier, the lyrics in particular are kind of just, they're not really saying much. They're just kind of putting syllables out there that vaguely rhyme. I'm looking at the lyrics now for this one. There's no one around. How do you love? How do you solve the etiquette? Since you're alone, since you were mine, since you were born inadequate. What are you talking about, man?
French.
What are you talking about?
He's French. He's French.
Yeah.
He's French.
Yeah.
French dude writing in English is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Phoenix lyrics are kind of like that too. It's a lot of word salad.
But at least like Phoenix songs usually have like some like real muscle behind them to make up for like the lyrical deficits.
Like melodic muscle and bones, right?
Mhm.
But, yeah.
But this is just nothing. It's just like vibes.
No. Yeah.
Just
This is
these
music
old
to, like,
men came
passively
together and they're like,
listen
these old men are coming together. And like,
They're just writing some nothing songs. Let them vibe.
yeah.
Like this is it feels like music for Hollister. I would say it's like
Totally.
if it had like any more energy, it could be like this is a song that like should be in FIFA or something. But like
very-
there's just not
It actually
enough
might already
energy.
be. It might be in a FIFA game or
It
like
might
one of
be
these
in
games.
FIFA. They're always good for a Phoenix song whenever they're doing a cycle. But
It's very
I don't know
H&M
if it
core,
like I don't know if it's this one.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA.
But yeah, the most notable thing really about Phoenix at this point
It's
is
on Domino. That's crazy.
their Smuggler's Way label, because I think we were selling this at Red Eye because there was a 12-inch and I believe we were selling it. But I was gonna say really the most notable thing at this point about Phoenix really is just the fact that the main dude is married to Sofia Coppola and they have a very funny nepo baby daughter, who is also
I was
starting
literally
her music career.
in another tab right now looking up the TikTok that their daughter made after she got grounded for trying to charter a helicopter on Thomas Mars's credit card so that she could
No
visit one of her
way.
friends from camp.
I remember this.
Oh, hell
yes. Great TikTok.
Let me see if I can find the TikTok here. Let's see. Romy Bear's TikTok helicopter.
Yeah. I didn't know that was I didn't know he was married to Sofia
Make a
Coppola.
vodka
That's
sauce pasta with me because I'm grounded. Because I tried to charter a helicopter from New York to Maryland on my dad's credit card because I wanted to have dinner with my girlfriend. Yeah,
New York to Maryland.
on the dad's credit card too is the crazy part. Not the mom's
That's the
credit
funniest
card.
thing. Yeah, not on Sofia Coppola's credit card, but on the guy from Phoenix's credit card.
Because my parents' biggest rule is like I'm not allowed to have any public social media accounts. Here's why.
Not the Grammy.
This onion, because I feel like this doesn't look like onion. This looks like the inner workings of. And this, and this is Ari, my babysitter's boyfriend, because my parents are never home, so these are my replacement parents. What do you think about the helicopter fiasco?
Oh, I like Fiasco because it's like a feminine form of Fiasco.
Oh, it's my sister one, so.
This is like a dream.
This,
like a
I was gonna
dream.
say this is like what I dreamt about like last night, but for myself.
Yeah.
I was her.
Oh my god.
I love Fiasco because it's more feminine.
Like, all right, man.
He's one of the good ones. He's an ally.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice that he has someone to like fund this lifestyle
That's so funny.
because, if, how much money is Phoenix making these days, really?
I don't know.
Dude, they're probably huge in Europe.
They're still
right?
getting all the
Like,
FIFA residuals.
Yeah, they're still getting some
FIFA
residuals.
They
Like,
can
they're
probably
still
still do the
commercials.
festival
18
circuit
no
in
more.
Europe too, right? Like,
Mm-hmm. I
I
mean,
think they could.
5.7 monthly listeners.
Dang.
That's a lot
Yeah,
of
they're
plays.
still out there, man. They're still.
They're doing fine. They're doing okay. Oh, I guess they did a Night Call remix. I don't.
This song is in FIFA.
Oh, it is in FIFA. Oh, the UFOs.
This
is?
one
the
that we
most
just listened-
recent FIFA.
Nice.
That's so
All
funny.
Very good.
Dead on.
All right,
But
Yep.
yeah,
called it, Max.
again, a brief.
I can smell it.
a brief moment of light in what is otherwise going to be a very bad
Yeah,
playlist.
that was wonderful. I'm gonna hold on to that as long as I can.
Yeah, but let's move on to our next song from Dirty Heads, and we talked about the song Lay Me Down featuring Rome, as in Sublime with Rome. And that song was amongst, I believe that was in my top 10 worst songs we talked about on that series. Absolutely awful. And I was like, you know what? I wonder, again, it's been, 15 years. Maybe this band has grown and evolved. They've gotten better. They understand the sort of music they're making, the roots of it, are, holding more truer to it. No. This is Seven Seas. This is the funniest song on the entire playlist. This is the funniest
It's really
song.
good.
We should
This
say
might be my favorite.
also produced and co-written by Rome,
Oh,
formerly
yeah.
of Sublime with Rome.
Of course. I mean, he's
I also
less busy
know
these
that.
days. They kicked him out of Sublime.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's looking for work.
Again, the song opens with "Things are getting rough like the seven seas."
Did
When
Rome
my
get
brain goes
kicked
numb, you can
because
call
he
it
wanted
mental
to put
freeze.
Too much.
When my brain gets one, that's a good
Literally,
line. Honestly, pretty
always,
good.
I always think that it's going to transition into astronaut in the ocean.
But
That's
yeah.
like
They're even both aquatic themed.
Yes.
Like, did Rome get fired from Sublime because they had creative differences over how much patois they'd use? He wanted to use too much. So they're like, you got to go to the Dirty Heads now.
I don't think that would be a concern
Really
with
laid on
Sublime.
thick.
I was gonna
they're
say
not
I
really
think
caring
Sublime
about
would be just
that.
fine with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
the actual is that Bradley's son is now like old enough to just do Sublime stuff. So they've hired his son to take on the role as lead singer because he sounds just like him pretty much.
I saw them last summer. Not was it last summer or the summer before? I saw them at No Values Fest in Pomona, and honestly, I saw Tony Hawk drop into a quarter pipe and eat shit. Awesome. And then I walked about 100 yards and I got to see Sublime play, and I was like, "What year is it?"
Yeah.
So, and they were great. No shade on Jacob Noel. He's doing it. He's not great. He's not good at guitar.
Well,
but
yeah, no.
he can sing. Yeah.
Which is, I think it's just like, again, I understand that's what he feels like he has to play guitar. It's like, nah, man. Sometimes people are just singers. That's okay.
Yep.
Just
No, and
doing
they've got
karaoke?
another guitarist like doubling everything he's doing, and they mix him way down. So,
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're doing him Nathan Fielder style when he would randomly play with Mac DeMarco.
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
But yeah, things are getting rough like this. Just
Things are getting rough. Like the Seven Seas is a crazy line.
the saying in the patois, I just my brain will think about it and I just laugh. Just the
I
delivery
refuse
is so
to
funny.
say it. It's
You can't be singing like that, white baby.
no,
You
you
really
can't.
be singing like that.
He's putting so much stank on it.
Yeah, it's too much stank, man. Even like I'm the biggest 311 apologist I know. I love 311. They're one of my favorite bands in the world.
Speaking
Even
of,
they-
I do have a 311
Even they don't sing quite like that, right? They're not appropriating in that way. Like that's fucking crazy.
They find like the like right level of like
Exactly.
where it's not total patois, but like there's the DNA's in there. But I'm glad you mentioned 311 because of course 311 and Dirty Heads are getting ready to go on a fucking co-headlining tour This
Oh, shit.
summer.
Are they going to be in LA? Because I'm going to go see that.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me.
Whoa, how much
I
are
thought it-
Pitbull tickets?
Ooh, Long Beach
Oh
Amphitheater.
yeah, he is
baby.
playing, and is he playing the Lenovo Center?
Nah, he's in like Walnut Creek.
Oh
He's in an
shit!
outdoor arena. I just
I was
looked
gonna
up
say
Pitbull
shit.
on my phone,
We
so-
might need to head out for that show.
They're
Max.
kind of expensive. I feel like they were cheaper last time. Let me check.
I mean, concert tickets are
Yeah.
mad expensive these days. They're playing in
He's
Long
got
Beach.
bills. He's got
Yeah, I was
bills
going to
to
say,
pay.
I'm looking at, they're at Long Beach Amphitheater. I'm looking at it right now.
Long Beach, Chula Vista, Santa Barbara. So
Long Beach is probably.
Long Beach is probably your best bet if you're in LA.
Oh, man.
But let's see. Are they playing anywhere in North Carolina? Playing Idaho. Nampa, Idaho.
Oh shit.
It's
That's
the
a-
opposite of Tampa, Nampa.
Nampa.
Yeah.
No, North Carolina. I think the closest they get is like, fuck, maybe Maryland is maybe the closest they're getting to us. Like,
This is a true Midwest lovers tour.
yeah,
It really is, yeah.
they're really
I kinda
they're doing
respect
the
that.
South dirty on this one. Like, well, actually, they're not doing the South dirty because Texas, Arkansas, Georgia,
Rogers,
Florida.
Arkansas, at the Walmart amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
And of course, Rome is going to be on some of these tour dates too. So whole gang's getting together.
Oh, no.
You know what I think would honestly kill? If Walmart just made this big ass cruise ship that didn't go anywhere, but they made it like a massive Great Wolf Lodge, and there's just
Uh-huh.
like nothing else to do. So they're like, "Fuck it, we're going to
You're talking like the
Noah's
Queen
Ark."
Mary in Long Beach. right
Man,
now,
I was obsessed with Great Wolf Lodge as a kid. I have a fond memory of in 3rd grade, like we had to write, like a 1-page homework assignment on like, something that we really loved. And I wrote about how I loved Magic Quest at Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, I got on the leaderboards. I was like, I'm just gonna run around and do that shit. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep fucking pointing my stick.
Mm. But I do want to read a little bit of the Wikipedia page from the Dirty Heads, the musical influences section. In an interview, Nick Williams of the International News Weekly of Music, Video, and Home Entertainment, that's a fake publication, asked
that's
whether
horrible.
the Dirty Heads reggae rock vibe is influenced by Sublime and if they consider the band an influence. Jared Dirty J. Watson replied, "I definitely do. We grew up listening to it. We came from the Long Beach area and knew a lot of the same people, but we're obviously much younger. We met Sublime's Eric and Brad a long time ago. Louis Richards has produced our stuff. It's almost the same camp, but we are thinking forward. We're not trying to sound like a 90s band. We're still progressive in our music, even though we do have a vintage sound sometimes. The Black Keys inspire us to have warm sounds that have a lot of soul in it, but still new and relevant." You're like, we're not like the 90s stuff. We're not the 90s stuff. We're not just looking
We're
back.
like the Black Keys.
We're like the Black Keys. Jesus Christ. And they they also have a session ale. They've got all the beers brewed with real pineapple. You can get yourself a Dirty Heads Vacation, a session ale brewed with pineapple.
Oh, they're sold out though.
Sold out though. Actually, I would have this. That kind of does sound
That
good
does sound
AF.
pretty fire. Yeah.
But yes, Dirty Heads, terrible song. Things are getting rough like the 70s.
So
Just
true.
Facts. But unless we had any more thoughts on Dirty Heads, I think we can move on to our next song because we have not talked about this band since we wrapped up the series. And a lot has happened to this band in the 5 years between when we last talked about them
Oh,
and
man.
now.
What if the band was all Winkies?
This is Mumford and Sons from their new record Prize Fighter, the song Rubber Band Man, featuring Hozier.
Don't forget. Yeah, don't forget.
Featuring Hozier. Also co-written with Brandi Carlile, as I
Whoa,
found out on the
okay.
Wikipedia page. Which is what I've walked in on multiple conversations with I will not say who, a notable North Carolina musician, not the one you're thinking of, where Brandi Carlile gets brought up in conversation, and the immediate thought is, oh yeah, the person that's doing elder abuse to Joni Mitchell, So, but
What does that mean?
elder
Tell
abuse.
me. Who are you talking about? Just cut it.
Oh yeah. I think it's one of the guys. It might be, but But I think it has been in conversations with too, I believe.
Oh,
What? The elder abuse?
Huh?
The elder abuse?
Yeah, about Joni. Again, the joke is that like Brandi Carlile is like attached to the hip to Joni Mitchell right now, and saying it's elder abuse.
Oh, I'm really slow.
Yeah, dude. Well, again, are you getting high like the dirty heads, bro?
Come on, man. Don't say
Hey,
that.
hey.
Come on.
I'm not smoking the ganja. The Rasta guy, like, I don't know. I've never met someone that I haven't met a weed socks guy in a while, you know. I feel like that's a guy that got left behind. That's a guy that was kind of
I got
I
weed
feel like
socks,
I
but
was
they're
too
home
young
socks.
for. I feel like by the time I was of age to really meet those kinds of people, it was already kind of phased out. This playlist is making me question, like, I've been thinking about this a lot recently. Like, we're hipsters, right?
Yeah.
Like, were they making points? And, like, sometimes I feel that way. But, you know, it's like Europeans a lot of times. A lot of their, like, popular music these days, what's charting there, it feels almost worse than it is here sometimes. You know, you don't have to agree with everything they do. And hipsters, I think they got some things right, but the music, I think they missed the mark on. The stomp clap, hey, I think really aged poorly. And I think, I guess you can see why LCD Sound System was so popular. The alternative is Mumford & Sons. You know, it does feel kind of... I don't know. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but, like, it just feels like... I don't know. It feels like it evolved into, like, slideshow core so quickly. Maybe it's the early Obama era optimism.
Yeah, this is boring. This is nothing. I did listen to a little bit of Little Lion Man before we started recording, and I was like, oh well, that's a song that's like really dynamic and interesting and like good. I understand why this band sort of took off, but this is just, it's boring. It's nothing, and it does
make stomp clap. Is the stomp clap hey craze a reaction to the recession?
I mean, I think it was, again, like, it was one of many counter reactions to like butt rock and grunge, right? Like, it is like when radio, like, basically when like we were entering the Obama era, it was clear that like a lot of remnants of the Bush era like had to go, and that included like all the butt rock and post grunge and all that bullshit. And so there's a lot of these other like competing things. You obviously had shit, you know, like Phoenix, you know, the sort of more optimistic kind of more synthy alternative that leaned a little closer to the pop charts in a way, like a very pops, you know, an extremely pop version of alternative. But then you also had stuff like Mumford and Sons, that more like stomp clap, you know, sort of like.
Well, and you get like Fleet Foxes too, right? During that time,
you get Fleet Foxes during that time.
I feel like that's like proto stomp clap. I feel like they were like a few, I guess, kind of at the same time.
They were the same time because Mumford and Sons like 09.
Yeah, so they were more like the like indie version of that, right?
Like a stomp clap hey, but for sitting at a coffee house, like
exactly,
like sip.
Like they got all the credit because they never signed to a major, right? Like Fleet Fox is like, and also basically at the height of their popularity, Robin was like, "I'm going to go to college now, bye." And obviously Fleet Fox is still popular, but obviously with Mumford and Sons, what's notable, of course, in the last couple of years is that one of their founding members left the band, Winston Marshall, and Winston Marshall, who of course in 2021, not long after we wrapped up the series, decided to post on Twitter to recommend everybody check out a book by Andy No, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. You know, the right wing anti-Antifa guy. And was like, hey, check out this book. And, you know, had to apologize. And then not long after, you know, got kicked out of Mumford and Sons because, oops, turns out he's a chud. And I decided just to Google Winston Marshall on YouTube because I was trying to find one particular song. But I guess he has a podcast now because all these fucking guys have podcasts. And it's all this bullshit. It's like,
why is he wearing a suit in it?
Yeah. It's all like
this is awesome.
AI filtering, like just the super harsh lighting, like it's again
the dark
we're-
psychology of liberals.
like listeners, here are some of the names of these podcast titles. Government insider breaks silence on on quote deeply woke deep state. Let's see. People will die from this. Net zero warning from energy expert. The secret plan behind Trump's Iran war. The shocking psychology of liberal women.
I love the thumbnail
Woof.
on that one.
That
Rainbow
one
hair
makes me
lady
so happy.
screaming.
Yeah,
the
Equality
rainbow
Now.
hair with the Equality Now beanie on too.
Yeah,
Just
like
all great. Yeah.
AI image. And of
Perfect,
course, fucking PragerU video. I left Mumford and
Oh,
Sons and found my voice. Which probably you didn't leave the band. You got kicked out of the fucking band. You dumb chud fuck.
The West isn't safe. This should
Well,
be
yeah.
a wake-up call.
If they remade the Bible today, Beelzebub would have blue hair and be non-binary.
Mhm. But very brief. We're not
whoa,
to listen.
Ooh.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
So one of the first like things that Winston Marshall did, sort of like after coming out of super right wing, was collaborate with Ariel Pink on a song called Rudolph's Laptop, which was making fun of the whole Hunter Biden laptop thing, and it got a music video by YouTuber KingCon2K11, which was one of the early AI things, and this is someone that does a bunch of AI bullshit. But by the way, KingCon2K11 used to be a guy who tried to spam his shit on Indieheads, and we banned him because he sucked, and vindicated every single day for doing that.
Yeah, this is awful.
Yeah, song's terrible. Video's
I was
terrible.
gonna say, I feel like I'm becoming dumber watching this. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna
wild.
Yeah, that was crazy.
get off that. But then
How
so
does it change just being the three of you?
so of course they go on Zach saying, and they talk about it. It's very mealy mouthed. They don't really get into the details too much.
Right.
I just want to pull up the comments of this because they go on Zach saying, and they talk about going on without Winston Marshall. It's a bunch of chuds in the comments. They are moving on without their only source of integrity. R.I.P. Mumford boys. You showed your true colors. Winston's
is like-
career is just fine.
This is like what happened to the bald knobbers.
Yeah. God. Oh yeah, here we go. They kicked Winston out because he read a book written by a gay man about a terrorist organization called Antifa. That was his huge sin. He read a book. If he just read a book, it'd be one thing. But the fact that he pivoted to full right-wing chud,
Well, and then he
motherfucker.
also decided to post about it when he could have just read it and been like, huh, and then moved on with his life.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, but at the same time, has their music been good post Winston? I mean, based on the song we heard, but I think that was already going to happen.
I don't know if he has anything to do with that. I think that they're just a band that's aging.
Yeah.
And like bands get bad. That's what happens to them.
Mm-hmm. But okay, for everybody that's on this call, I need you to just get ready. Just get ready. Lock in.
Oh no.
If you're drinking a beverage, finish that beverage. Don't have any liquids in your mouth when I'm about to pull up this YouTube video, because I found this and I almost burst out laughing so fucking hard in my office. So be prepared.
So
Oh,
it was
Oh, God damn it.
Oh my god.
So this is the clip.
Can you pause it for a second? Can you
Yeah.
pause it for 1 second? I'm gonna go grab a beer. Give me 1 minute.
Oh my
we
god.
sell that Mountain Valley spring water at work.
Hell yeah.
That's the peach flavor.
This is a clip from Bill Maher's Club Random podcast. That
Man,
Winston
fuck this.
Marshall came on, and the immediate first shot of Winston Marshall is him smoking a big fucking cigar, looking like a fucking moron on the
looks
Club
so
Random
dumb.
set.
He looks so stupid.
He looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so I bought a book. What was the book?
It was
I bought a
Unmasked by
book.
Andy No, who's a
Yes, yes.
conservative journalist whose
He sounds. I mean, obviously because they're both
Antifa
British, but he
and,
sounds like Milo, right?
the
Like
BLM rights.
because
Yeah,
he's
but where's
British, people
Mein
think he's smarter than he
Kampf?
actually is. But no, he's a dumb
It's
fucking
your
chud.
right to buy a book, and then your band members, right, were like, you gotta. I mean, they used to throw the band people out of the band for like really crazy shit. I mean, Led
Winner,
Zeppelin, I think,
upcoming
used to
winner
fuck
of the Mark
groupies
Twain
with the
Prize, by the way, Bill
I do.
Maher.
I feel like I read
God.
Am I wrong? Again, allegedly.
Well deserved it, I guess,
I feel
right?
like
What's
there
with
was
the
a
fucking
shark
bucket of
involved.
mountain
This-
spring
I mean,
water
young groupies
in
as well.
the
Dude,
long
it's so
shot?
And you just ordered a
Just the
book
thirstiest
from a
man alive. He's like,
conservative-
I need the full.
mean,
I need the full
fact
liter
that
bottle.
was even
Also,
a
is he smoking a fucking
controversy
Black
just
and Mild,
blows
Bill
my
Maher?
It seems absolutely ridiculous now, and
Wait,
it was
hold on.
ridiculous at the
Lock
time,
in.
but,
Yeah.
He's a
I
simple
think in the
man.
moment it didn't necessarily, or maybe it did from your point of view, but I think in the music industry, creative industries, that there was
didn't-
that sort of.
I guess I didn't realize
tension
they were
that was
British. I
that
should have
was-
realized
and
that.
People lost their
Oh,
minds.
super
Again,
British.
as we said
Is he
earlier,
smoking
it was
like a
people were
clove
locked up,
cig?
locked up, but
Yeah.
people were locked down.
I mean, he looks like he's smoking a
does
blunt.
Bill Maher roll his own
What
cigarettes?
I did say about
No.
the book was
Or his own.
congratulations,
No, there's no
Mr. Andy.
fucking way.
No, I can't remember
It
the
looks
exact
like he's
words.
Mr. Andy,
smoking.
You're a
no.
very brave
He
man,
really looks like a
and I
Muppet.
recommended it, which
Which
Bill Maher.
one? Bill Maher?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Bill
both of
Maher.
Yeah,
them.
Bill Maher for sure.
Bill Maher does look like a Muppet.
Oh, he
yeah.
really does. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
this sort of like, you know,
He
floppy,
looks like
floppy,
he kind of
noodly
looks like he got
limbs.
Madame Tussauds. He got like waxed into the chair.
Yeah.
He got Peter chaired.
Oh no! Oh, ugh, God! Again, fucking reading the wrong book is a thought. Again, also, I
George Orwell, anyone? Dude, that's the most annoying argument of all time. I hate that.
Yell Darb 4, kill yourself right now. Kill
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. Yell Darb 4. It's on site, bro.
Yeah.
Hit my DMs.
But yeah, like again, the issue isn't. I mean, obviously that's the initial issue, but like it's the fact that he's doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on being a right wing chud. It's like, oh, you think I'm a right wing chud because I bought this book? Let me show you guys, and then has his insanely sad career arc where obviously
Him and Ariel Pink are perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Although I will say, compared to,
They're a match made in heaven.
True. But I was gonna say, at least like Winston Marshall has at least seems like he's figured out the grift. Like he's been able to make money on the grift. He's been able to like actually have people on his podcast, and because he's British, people think he's smart. Whereas Ariel Pink is like such an unlikable asshole that like even amongst the right wing people, even they're like, yeah, no, he sucks. Like nobody fucks with him, which is a very deserved fate for Ariel Pink. But
yeah,
I just wanted to do a quick Winston Marshall update. It's still a chud, still sucks. I hate him. But speaking of dick asses, let's move into
before we move on, the one and only note that I had on this song was the first line of the song, when you can't win for losing. Like, yeah, man, that's typically the reason that you can't win. It's because you're losing. Like that's not a when situation. That's all of the times that you can't win. It's because you're losing. Anyway.
Kim, oh yeah, another thing too. I forgot to mention this. Of course, this album, Prize Fighter, produced by Aaron Dessner. Aaron Dessner, what a fall off he's had over the last however many years.
That's a bummer.
Isn't he working with Taylor Swift?
Well, that's kind of I think he'd been doing some production stuff before Taylor, but obviously like that takes him to a new echelon where basically he's a much more in demand like pop producer, right? Like he produces this album, he produced the last Gracie Abrams record. I feel like he probably worked with Hozier, maybe. Like he's done a bunch of stuff with a bunch of different like pop artists who are kind of trying to chase like legitimacy. I think he did an Ed Sheeran album that went absolutely nowhere, right? Like it's like you're going to him. Basically, they're all trying to recreate the Taylor thing where like simultaneously Folklore not only like regained Taylor Swift cred after like two pretty bad records, like regained her cred, like, oh, she's working with the National and Bon Iver, and these songs are like, these are the best songs she's put out forever. She's indie now. But like they're trying to do that, but like Taylor and him wrote some pretty good songs, right? Like and Aaron is not discerning enough to like actually improve the material, Like I almost have to give Taylor Swift way more credit for Folklore. And mind you, I would give her credit anyways for that record. I'm not trying to, distance and all that stuff. But like it's like, oh yeah, like Taylor really brought her A game on that record, and all these other artists are not.
Any ways that record are good is because of her. I think that, my hot take is I think the National is boring as hell. So I'm kind of like,
I would agree.
Yeah, and so I'm kind of like, yeah, any reason that record has anything interesting happening is because of her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, big fallout for Aaron Dessner, but also I kind of wasn't interested anyway,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, let's see. On the track list, they got the banjo song, which I almost debated on putting that on the playlist instead of Rubber Band Man.
God.
Uh,
Why is it called that?
Because it's the banjo song. Because
it is the banjo song.
They're a banjo band.
It's folksy. They're a banjo band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
they're British, but they play the banjo. And they contain multitudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll also.
You can't pin them down.
As I was hinting at, speaking of dick asses, our next band, the next song from the Black Keys, "You Got to Lose," which I learned today is a cover because I listened to this week and I was like, this like has this sounds like an old school rock and roll song, but like done shittily, you know? Like, why is it so fuzzed out?
Spot on.
Like, why? Like all this like unnecessary distortion and fuzz that just like completely just clouds up the song and makes it just like sludge, just like a pile of sludge. And so I learned, it's a cover of a George Thorogood song, and I listened to the original version, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so much fucking better, Jesus Christ! Because again, it's not a pile of dirty fuzzy sludge. It's just
dirty
like
fuzzy sludge.
It's just, here's a song. Here's a good rock and roll song. And this is just, oh God, I hate the Black Keys. I hate the Black Keys, man. I've said it on this podcast before, but man, sometimes I'm like, oh, Black Keys, we make fun of the drummer because he sucks and he cheated on Michelle Branch, and they put out some bad music. But like, man, they fucking suck, man. They suck so bad.
I don't really, every time I look at, I Google Patrick Carney, I'm like, oh shit. I get jump scared every time.
Yeah.
And like you said, this is truly just like a wall of noise. I can't get the Ricky Republican out of my head.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over you saying you're jump scared by Googling Patrick Carney. It's so funny. That got me so good. I hate him so much.
We're talking about a lot of dick asses, and this is kind of the self-inflicted torture of this playlist.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the Black Keys, for where they were, I don't know, they were so big in 2010. This feels like peak stomp clap hey. Nah, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Black Keys, they were very similar. We're basically like, there's all these offshoots of alternative at the time of like trying to figure out like, what is alternative going to be? Is it going to be like this sort of like offshoot of pop music, where it's like, it's kind of taking some of the like, in a way, almost a throwback to the OG alternative, right? Where it was coming in from like new wave and post punk and all this stuff, and just sort of like just taking the pop elements of that and really like laying it down thick. Was going to be more return to like traditionalist aesthetics, like Mumford and Sons with like folk music stuff, or the Black Keys more like traditional old school rock and roll, and like it all just kind of became the same car commercial sound, right? Like just different variants of it.
They were all doing Franz Ferdinand, but worse. And so one thing I want to point out, first of all, my take on the Black Keys is I think they suck ass, and they've always sucked ass, and they've always been like capitalizing off of the duo thing that the White Stripes popularized, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why what's his name, Dan Auerbach or whatever, and Jack White.
No, it's Patrick Carney. I think it's Patrick Carney.
Was it? I thought it was Dan. I don't know. One of them.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure
one of them was always fighting with Jack White for like a while, like years. They were being bitchy toward each other.
I want to say it's Patrick, but I will double check real quick.
And then so the song we just listened to, I thought it was, and I checked. It is a George Thorogood and the Destroyers cover. Which is what I thought it was. And I was like, wait, I know this song. And I knew it was a cover, but I didn't know what it was. Oh, Patrick Carney.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. It might be both of them.
It could be both of them.
Because, I think Jack White just hates both of them because they kind of stole his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But so one thing I want to point out, though, is this cover album that this song is on. Also, this song fucking rules when they're not doing it.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to point out is that this song is at the lead single for their third covers album called Peaches, where, so that's how you know you're washed.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if this is your third covers album,
in a very short period of time too. We're like they've been a lot more.
I was
like,
going to say they've
they've-
only done a
yeah,
few
they've-
in the last few years. Yeah,
They've put out like 5 albums in the past 5 years.
yeah.
We are drowning.
We're
in,
desperate.
in a flood of Black Keys albums.
Yeah,
we saw how their tour was selling.
Which we'll that's sort of the
we'll
main.
talk about that too.
Patrick Carney's got he was living the dink lifestyle. Should change on him real quick.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, we're a little ADHD right now. Sorry, folks. There's so much going on with the Black Keys. They're a real can of worms as a band. So this is a headline from 2015. The Black Keys. Patrick Carney says Jack White tried to fight him in a bar. White denies it. The quote from Carney: Jack White is basically Billy Corgan's dumbass Zero T-shirt in human form. Which honestly, that's
kind
a good
of
burn. That's a good burn.
Yeah,
But then White says, "Quit whining to the internet and speak face to face like a human being," which is like, don't put in the newspapers that I got owned. But but Jack White is laughing now because Jack White.
I mean,
his reputation has done a real 180 in the last couple of years.
He's had an uptick in the last few years. He grew his hair out again, and everyone likes him now.
Still looks kind of funny. But I think it's just because he's very pale, But also, I think White just made better. His solo music has gotten better, and he understands his place as this sort of like pseudo legacy artist. Like someone that's in the between of like legacy artist, but like still active and doing stuff. Like. He's not as pretentious as he once was, and also like
I've heard White Stripes rumors too recently, which
we'll see what happens there. But also I think like White has just done very good PR work over the last couple of years, just being like, hey, here is a guy who is like been very good for the music industry, from all the stuff he's doing with Third Man and whatnot. Like, yeah, he's again good dude. Like he's a net positive in the music industry, whereas the Black Keys are not.
I feel like I equate him kind of to Neil Young in the way that he's like a grumpy guy.
Yeah.
And he's like very analog, and he's like, he wants to keep things real. He just put out a guitar with Fender that's like very, like, honestly, overkill, but pretty cool. I equate him to that, where he's just like a grumpy guy who just wants to like do things rock style, right?
I love that. As you were scrolling down that Pitchfork article, they were like live updating it throughout the day every time one of them posted another tweet.
Yeah.
Update 9:26 a.m. Update 9:57 a.m. Update 11:06 a.m. Update 11:36 a.m.
Yeah, they're acting like someone got shot.
Yeah, their post about this like it was the fucking Kendrick and Drake beef, Like
what year was it? It was like 2016,
2015. Yeah. Where it's two middle-aged white guys who had a misunderstanding at a bar because one of them was probably too fucking drunk. Common occurrence.
Guess which one?
Probably Patrick Carney, based on the everything we know about him from again cheating on his postpartum wife Michelle Branch with his fucking like agent or PR person or whatever the fuck. Like, come on, man. But obviously, along with all that with the Black Keys, of course, one of the big things.
Patrick Carney, it's on site.
And the fact that it's just Carney, like everything I've heard about Dana Auerbach is like, yeah, seems like a chill dude. I've not heard many a negative thing about him. But you probably
he fought with Jack White too, which also Jack White be picking fights. So
that's true.
Yeah,
but between the last time we talked about the Black Keys and now, the big thing that they've been up to, of course, is having a very bad 2024. They had a very bad 2024. That
I'm so hyped on this.
That evolved, initially started with them booking like an arena tour, I'm pretty sure, and that arena tour selling so poorly that they had to outright cancel the entire tour. They fired their managers, people who have been their managers for like 15 years, like basically since like the Brothers days, pretty much. Like the people that shepherded them to being insanely famous in the first place, fired them. And then not long after having to cancel these shows, they did a crypto concert. Let me see if I can get, because the name of the show is really fucking stupid. So it's on the Wikipedia page because I pulled this from that. Like, let's see. Here we go. Let's see. So they canceled the tour. Oh, here we go. Let's see. The band was announced for a show on the 2024 America Loves Crypto tour at the Akron Civic Center.
Oh, sweet.
America Loves Crypto. And of course they're like, hey,
So
we played the show because we needed money and we had to pay our crew because, you know, we didn't do our shows, criticize Live Nation, yada yada. And it's just like, I think two things are true. Like, I think it's true that their manager sold them a false story about, oh yeah, you guys are still big enough to play arenas, right? Like, you guys can still play arenas until, you know, and they believe in that delusion because they're like, well, we played arenas, you know, we got to arena level, so we're going to stay there. And it's like, no, the only way that you guys are going to be able to play arenas again is like teaming up with another very popular band. Like, a number of acts have realized, like, that's, you want to keep playing in arenas, you got to like really book out your fucking tours, right? Like, Arcade Fire did this shit with Beck. Weezer's doing this right now with the Shins and Silver Sun Pickups for their tour that just got announced today. Like, you gotta do the bundles.
Dude, what a lineup! Yeah,
you gotta do the bundles if you actually want to book arenas when you're a band of a certain size. Although, honestly, with Weezer, like, I think like they're enough of a legacy act that like they could probably book an arena just fine, especially if they're doing it like more as like an anniversary type thing. But yeah, these guys suck. This cover sucks. OG is damn good, but yeah, no, like, Patrick Carney, dickhead, Dan Auerbach, like, put away the fucking fuzz pedals, man. Put away those fuzz pedals. Like, just
grow up.
Like, stop this shit, man. Stop this shit.
Did you see the screenshot I just sent? I looked up photos of the Black Keys to make my background, and I found an AP article that just says, the Black Keys, Patrick Carney, quote, I suck the drums.
I'm sure you do, man.
Have some shit.
And yeah, he does, low key.
Yeah.
So
God, and this isn't even like it's not even like a Ringo.
I had to make it my background, and I'm sad. I tried to get the headline in my background, but it didn't.
Sad. And you can't even say it's in like a Ringo way. Like, Ringo is great at the drums. Like,
you can't even say it like a Meg White way either, where it's like
it's unique. It's just like, yeah, he's a very like
you're
boring
just like
drummer.
mediocre. Yeah, exactly. You're just doing mid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
also, I love that at the top of the Black Keys Wikipedia article, it says, this article is about the band. For piano keys, see piano keys. For Chopin's Etude, commonly known as Black Keys, see Etude Op 10 number 5, Chopin.
God.
Sweet.
So sick.
Well, let me see if one of my favorite Wikipedia disambiguations is still there. Hold on.
But I just love that they're like, if you mean this.
Yes. Okay,
like,
go to the Wikipedia article for the band Train.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right, here we go.
Train band.
I got the radio station changed on me at work today, which is fine, but it got changed to...
This article is about the musical group Train. For the 16th to 18th century militias, see Train Band.
Sick. Hell yeah.
Train bands were a type of militia force which existed in England, Wales, and English America. Okay. Very nice.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
But God. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to our next song.
We're losing the plot here.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
Should we really couldn't we just keep talking about
No, we gotta
disambiguation.
We gotta open this can of worms. So I really, really, really debated, right? Being like, do we talk about this next artist? Do we talk about this song? Is it worth it? And it is such a it's so strange. It's so compared to when we first heard this guy to this, it is such a strange turn that it does need to be heard to be believed.
I feel like I have to put on.
Have we seen the music video?
Oh yeah, let's pull up the music video for this one because
just want to make sure we've all seen the music video.
First, we should say for the audience who the performer is,
yes,
and what this song is called.
Okay, yes. So we talked about the song "Too Close" by Alex Clare. On the car commercial number ones. It's that like really terrible like dubstep song. Like, I'm just too close to love you. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
that song's
whoa,
terrible.
whoa,
Okay,
whoa,
Thank you
whoa,
for that,
whoa,
Matty.
whoa.
Thank you.
We maybe talked about this on the series in the time between when that song came out to after the fact. Alex Clare is the story around him was that he was a very Orthodox Jew. Like literally he lost opportunities in the music industry because it fell upon Jewish holidays, right? Like he got dropped from Island Records because of he missed some stuff, and then Too Close took off and they re-signed him, but since then, but in 2015, he and his family, he and his wife, moved to Jerusalem, and he's now living in Jerusalem, Israel, for the last 10 years, and has pivoted to more of a traditional Jewish music, I think, from what I've read and researched. And some of that has been collaborating with this music group, collective, company, nonprofit, whatever the fuck you want to call it, called Thank You Hashem. And the most recent song he's done is a song called Flying Carpet with which I don't want to butcher the pronunciations of the other names, with Afiko.man and
Itzik Dadya, I would assume.
Thank you. I did not want to blunder that. And the music video for the song,
it's such a long song too.
It's really long. It's nearly 4 minutes.
Why is it 4 minutes long?
It is 4 minutes of basically just the same line over and over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
There is maybe like 2 lyrics in this song that are not the chorus.
Yes.
And the music video is all AI and like bad AI.
Yeah.
Like it's like the classic obvious AI animation that you see all the time. Like
like the fake
what's
Pixar.
The thing? Or like the fake Pixar or the Fruit Love Island that's been going viral this week.
Oh yeah. I was told about that recently.
Yeah, like I just found out about that a couple days ago, and it looks just like that to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's worse AI stuff that we've found in the last month or so. This is pretty bad though. It's
what the fuck?
We already lost Sora.
They're flying on an iced coffee. That was crazy.
We lost Sora. I don't know how much longer we'll be able to make stuff like this.
And there's still the Google one. There's still Nano Banana. But yeah. So this horrible AI slot music video.
That's so bad.
One of my favorite things that happens in this video is you can tell when the AI generated video, the mouth motions of the AI characters don't match up with the timing of the lyrics, so they had to awkwardly slow down and speed up the footage, and you can really tell whenever they had to do that.
There you go.
The editing is terrible. The editing is absolute. Oh yep, here we go.
Oh shit.
Oh, and now we have cut to real footage.
Debatable.
Debatable on real footage. I think of the.
So the lyrics are the one lyric in the song is flying on a carpet with the Baba Sali, referring to a famous Jewish mystic. I don't know enough about him to really comment beyond that, but he's the old guy on screen right now in the black and white footage.
That gives context. Thank you. Yeah.
Anyway, back to singing the chorus over and over for the rest of the song.
I'm sure.
That bridge is crazy. Why did they do that? That was a crazy vibe shift for 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we maybe already heard the part this is how we do it on Zion, I think is what they said. So let's just be, I'm gonna be very blatant. Yeah, Alex Clare is almost certainly a Zionist,
Well, and he's also an asshole because he dated Amy Winehouse and was mean to her. So
true.
Mm-hmm. When Winehouse started dating other men, Clare sold his story regarding his relationship with her to the tabloid News of the World, which ran it with the headline "Bondage-crazed Amy just can't be hive in bed." So,
Jesus,
that's good.
It also
seems like a great guy.
Yeah, and Jesus Christ, so the AI is so bad.
It's so gnarly.
And if I remember correctly, I'm reading his Wikipedia page. Alex clearly grew up as like secular, right? Like his parents were like
he grew up non-religious is what I read today as well. And then he became he joined Orthodox Judaism in the mid 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's I think like which is very interesting. And it says brought up in what he has described as a very, very secular environment, though he always believed in God. Parenthetical.
Mm-hmm.
So good for him.
Well, maybe not good for him considering the whole Zionist thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There's a line to toe there, and he's not towing it.
Yeah,
no, not at all.
But in discovering this again, this thank you Hashem, like whatever this is, because I tried going to their website and I'm still not really clear what the fuck they are. Like, it seems to be some sort of like music collective and like charity, maybe
like a Bushwick.
I just Googled it and it's
but it made me go, okay, what's the most recent thing they've done? And the most recent thing they've done is Hashem's Army with the TYH boys. And
TYH boys.
The Thank You Hashem boys.
No, not the child soldiers.
Yep. Here's the music
the
video.
AI child soldiers at that, dude.
I don't think it's AI. It's not AI. Surprisingly, it is real.
Yeah,
which is weird because it's
like
filmed
real
like
kids. Unfortunately,
I wish this was AI.
Yeah, I wish it was AI because we have these literal children doing what appears to be propaganda for the IDF. Right, like that's what this is. I can't say it. What else could it be? Yeah, again, you have these small children in army outfits.
Wow.
Doing like training drills. Like, again, we have talked a lot of shit about No Lonely Hearts on this podcast.
I was about to say one of them has been doing a lot of stuff on Reels recently. Speaking of Instagram.
Yeah. Can we just very quick deep dive. There's this, so a couple years ago, Alex, we discovered a boy band called No Lonely Hearts. They put out this song called Special Treatment that made us laugh so hard because the video was so like stupid. Like again, fake boy band coming out of Florida, like trying to be the next NSYNC, but like in a time where like no, you're not gonna. There's no boy bands like if you're not doing K-pop, you're done. Right, like there's just no room for like American boy bands,
which I will continue to bring up on this podcast every time I
basically Boythrob is No Lonely Hearts. They were successful, right? Like that model. Okay. But anyways, eventually, of course, the group fell apart because you know, like they weren't going anywhere. But one of the members, this video is insane. One of the members has like really pivoted towards Christianity, and every day on their Instagram, they're going in front of an American flag and singing the national anthem, but like, very quietly, so they don't wake up their neighbors. Like they're just going in front of their neighbors' American flag to do it. Let me find the video.
Please.
The Discord.
I would love to see this. Also, I've been reading like while you guys were watching that, I was reading the about for Thank You Hashem, and I didn't get too far, but I guess the title of it says "Making Hashem's Name Great Again and Again," which doesn't sound great to me.
Yeah.
With that verbiage, based on what I know about our current state of things,
mm-hmm. But here we go.
You know, I'm willing to hear them out. You know.
So
always at like night.
Oh my god, I love him.
But it's nighttime. He's singing it so quiet.
Oh yeah. This is me demoing quietly while my girlfriend's asleep.
Different shirt, different day.
He does it the same day.
By the
Bro, imagine seeing this on the security cameras.
Bro,
Some kid just
I
pulling
just
up
thought
at
the
night.
same thing. Like it's from far away, and it's just guy standing like this, but from like 30 yards. Yeah.
Oh, he gave us
I
a
love that all of
the
these
key
videos have the
change.
exact same comment from at Ariana Brunk.
Oh, that's gotta be
Like
his
blue hearts in the American flag.
That's gotta be his wife or a GF or something, right?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Lord, in Jesus' name, I pray that you guide us to the truth.
That's so real, man.
That's so true. I like that sometimes he's like a semitone down.
Yeah.
And then back in the same key. Like he does it in 2 keys, but they're real.
Christ is the protester kidnapped in an unmarked vehicle by plainclothes officers.
Oh, it's James
Y'all know I don't
Tallarico.
really get involved with politics, but I can talk about Jesus until I am blue in the face. Jesus saved my life, and I've seen the wonder-working power of his word and of his gospel over and over again.
It's crazy that.
So when somebody...
I don't care. Again,
Do you guys know about James Tallarico?
of course, again, running for Senate seems like fine for a Democratic politician. Seems
For
fine.
like a extremely.
He's the guy who made the Roblox oof sound, right?
Exactly. You got it.
His mother's very proud.
Again, it was just. I mean, obviously, I followed a little bit of the primary between him and Jasmine Crockett, and just
Same, yeah.
watching Jasmine Crockett. Oh, here he needs a different angle. He's got someone else filming this time.
Oh.
He got someone else to film.
This looks like a fucking hotel parking lot or
No,
something.
that's Chick-fil-A.
I was gonna say,
That's
why
a
is he?
Chick-fil-A.
Why is?
Oh my god.
That's a Chick-fil-A.
No,
it's like
that is
really
not a Chick-fil-A.
weird.
It looks like a Holiday Inn.
The car! The car is driving!
Ryan, move it!
Ryan, look out!
Get hit!
No, it's a Chick-fil-A. Look, that's a play place. That's a play place.
Do Chick-fil-A's have play places?
Yeah, some of them do. That's a Chick-fil-A. Hold on.
I've been to 46 of the 50 states of this union, and I have not seen a Chick-fil-A with a play place.
I've seen it.
For when you want to pee in a ball pit in a god honoring way.
Mhm.
There's no fucking way they have play places. They do.
They do.
Oh no, that's demented. I don't like that. Yeah.
Let me like I said, I'm gonna look at the architecture of a Chick-fil-A, right? Like, American flag, the kind of curved windows like this. Yep. Hold on.
Oh,
this sucks.
Like, either that's a Chick-fil-A or like that's an Arby's or something. Like, it's a fast food place for sure. I mean, you saw how the cargo was coming out. Like, that's a drive-through.
Yeah, that's true. There's a drive-through right there. I see it. Yeah, that's a Chick-fil-A. You're right. 100%.
Dude, it's great. It's crazy.
Why is he doing it outside this Chick-fil-A
many
every
videos
day?
of him doing the national anthem
outside of Chick-fil-A.
He knows which places are like safe.
Not on the roller coaster. This is.
Bro, imagine being the guy in the seat next to him.
I know.
But most average Floridian, by the way. Most average Florida man. Do you think that Brian's gonna be in January 6th too when that happens, Max?
No, I don't think he has the courage.
He doesn't have the courage. I don't know, man. A lot can happen in like 3 years.
But
you know,
he might get empowered.
You don't hear the air in his lungs. That's courage.
There's so many. Why is there so many?
Why is there so? It's all the same. I hate it. Does he do it every day?
Oh wait, okay. Here he is. He's outside of.
Yeah. Okay. So what is that?
Okay,
it looks like an administrative building.
I was gonna say
that's a slide. That's a slide.
Like a slide. Yeah.
He's outside his work right now for sure.
Okay,
he's outside his work right now.
CanCon, if you're listening, please try to find this Chick-fil-A. Try to find this Chick-fil-A.
Wait, is this guy Canadian?
No, he's from Florida. It's Florida.
Oh, okay.
Well, our
you
friend,
said CanCon, and I was like,
okay,
what?
we have a friend and a friend of the pod named CanCon's nickname. His name is Matt. He's from Canada.
Okay.
But he is very, very good. He's very good at finding information. Right. He's very good at. He's the reason why we know so much about No Lonely Hearts without revealing what that information is.
Right.
Because to some people, it would be considered doxing. We would not go that far.
So you're talking about you have a hacker friend, basically.
I wouldn't say a hacker in like the traditional like social engineering sense. You know,
Yes.
he's able to sort out clues. So
this Instagram, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to follow Brian Interfeld.
I was saying, how many of us are we? No one's. It's a real don't tap the glass situation.
Yeah, it's like I
gotta be
have
careful.
I have a few that I follow like that right now, where I'm like, I don't know if I should be following this, but I can't stop myself.
Yeah. This is a really weird band. They had 5 boys, and then all the boys, they're all in a house. Then all the boys left. And then they brought in 5 new boys, like a new season of Love Island under the same name. And they released one song. One boy left immediately, but the new version lasted maybe 4 months or something. But they tried with like a completely new way. Like this is like one of the first boys that got away.
But here's why he's doing this. Why am I singing the national anthem every day?
Hi there, my friends. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I wanted to make this video because a lot of you have been asking,
that is not
why am
true.
I singing the national anthem every single day? And in my last video where I talked to you personally, I said it would be revealed at a later time. And I just feel that today is that day. I sing the national anthem every single day because what an honor it is to live in a country in the United States of America that is built off of Protestantism, that is built off of the perfect will of God, that is built off of the principles of freedom in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, who died for every single one of our sins and shames. He took every single burden on the cross and has allowed everyone who believes in him to live in freedom.
You know the person that inspired the first Olivia Rodrigo record, whatever his name was, who
what an honor it is
randomly revealed he was bisexual and then went super hardcore Christian not long after.
To pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of.
Okay, I don't want to hear any more of this. What were you saying, Max?
No, this is awful.
No, I was just saying it's Lupin.
Yeah.
But I think we're good on Brian. I think
I'm glad that we've learned about Brian in lieu of learning more about Alex Clare. I think is a good thing to think about. Oh no, we're back.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah.
We're back.
Gnarly. Okay.
You also have to be kind to yourself. And although there are boundaries, it's always worth asking a Shyland to understand that in all aspects of life that there might be nephilos or eurydos or whatever you want to call it. A person might let their guard down. You can't always be perfect in life. You have to try your best. But to giving yourself the grace and the kindness to say that, okay, get back on the horse when you can. I think other from musicians do struggle.
Because once they make a mistake, it compounds and you may
100%. The Yetzirah gets in there and makes you feel like garbage.
It's not just musicians, it's everyone.
A mashpira of mine once said, don't be scared to be a hypocrite. The Yetzirah wants to make you feel like that's a terrible thing. But don't be scared. If you mess up in life and you feel like trying to get back to the level you're at before is hypocrisy, like, okay, no, but it's all right. Get back up.
Good advice.
This is like Conor O'Malley study material, right? Like Conor O'Malley is studying things like this to figure out how to make 100%. His videos.
Yeah. Well, and I gotta say, Amy Winehouse maybe dodged a bullet.
He's just doing the Brian Einerfeld thing. All his videos look the same.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, what is this?
What's up, everyone? This is Modest Yahoo. Fresh after the rain, smells like redemption.
Nope. Nope. We're good. We don't need to learn much more about Alex Clare. Again,
good,
the song is not good. He is not good. It's a bad times. But let's fucking again. We started with we somehow got to
Hashem's army.
Hashem's army.
This one's really crazy. I don't like that you found that.
No,
I don't like it. I wish it wasn't in my life, but it is now.
Yeah,
I have you to thank.
And Max, Max, you know how you probably feel about me. You probably think I'm an asshole for being the one to, you know, show you that.
A real freak, a real weirdo.
Oh my.
Our next song is Asshole by the Lumineers.
There you go.
So
Matty, be honest with us. This song was not released as a single. Did you just pick this song because you looked at the track list of the album and thought, I want to talk about the song that's called Asshole?
Yes. 100%. 100%.
Okay. That's exactly what my thought was. I figured that's what it was. So this is great to know.
It seems like it may have been a single because it's got 20 million streams. So it seems like it was released as a single.
Okay.
Although it is second on the album, but like even then, like I think
they chose a great song title, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm just like, what does a Lumineers song that's called Asshole, like, what does that sound like? Ooh,
Better
Asshole
than
acoustic.
I thought it would, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it could be worse.
I mean, I hated the Lumineers when they were first out, so I think that this is a lot less bad than I anticipated, but I don't know, it's kind of the same as I thought it would be in retrospect.
It's a nothing boring song.
It's a nothing song, exactly. Yeah.
It doesn't have the oomph of like Ho Hey.
Dude, Ho Hey sucks so bad though.
It sucks, but there is oomph to it. Like there is a little oomph to it. But this is more. Well, this is obviously way more in line with like the other Lumineers songs that we talked about, like Cleopatra.
This melody is stolen.
Oh,
this melody is definitely. I was listening to this last night. I'm pretty sure that melody is used in the Dr. Dog song, and I've got to do some research.
That would line up.
If it's not Dr. Dog, it's something like that. But the I mean, that's also a really common melody. It's like just a scale up, you know?
Yeah.
But definitely I had a moment last night where I was like, I'm 90% sure that's a song that I like that is better. That they took that melody from. And maybe there's writing credits involved because that's how it works when the Lumineers, right?
But yeah, so I didn't have any notes of this. I was just like, boring song. I was like, what are the Lumineers up to? Why is there a song called Asshole? Like,
Not much is the
it's like, oh, because you met me, you thought I was an asshole at first, which is like, yeah, sure.
Fork found in kitchen.
Yeah, fork found in kitchen. Surprisingly common relationship story of like, oh, I thought you sucked when I first met you, but you know, turns out you're the love of my life or whatever bullshit like that. But was it you, Jenna, that just said, hey, look up or was it you, Alex, that said just look up the Tiny Desk concert for the Lumineers?
Yeah, it was Jenna. Yeah.
Was it?
Or
No,
maybe it wasn't me. I was joking that it may have been me. I don't think it was me. I think it was Max.
But
none of us want to take credit for this.
I'm not taking credit for this.
No, I definitely did it.
Okay, so it was you, Max.
I'm to blame. Yes.
But the thumbnail of this NPR Music Tiny Desk concert. Why is this white boy looking like he's wiggling on stage to the Lumineers?
I don't think he has an instrument or anything.
Doesn't have an instrument or anything. He's just up on the desk dancing. So
you know what? Tiny Desk is great.
I didn't realize they did one.
Yeah, this is right before COVID, February 28th, 2020.
No. Oh no. Oh my God.
As apparently the Lumineers had like one of the most successful tours of 2020, simply because they toured right before COVID, or like their tour only got like interrupted at like the very, very end.
Interesting.
But okay. Why this guy's getting up on stage at some point?
No, it's not him. It's a different guy. Oh, it's the accordionist.
Oh yeah.
It's him.
Yeah. When is he?
When does he do that? But it's definitely that guy in the glasses, right?
It's got to be. Hold on. Let me do a little scroll and figure out.
Yeah, we gotta really see.
Someone's at fault.
Yeah.
Someone blew it.
I just need to see what prompted someone to get up on the fucking desk to the Lumineers.
They did a Turnstile cover. That's what happened.
Well, this is before the Turnstile Tiny Desk concert, so
exactly. Yeah.
So if anything, Turnstile was doing a Lumineers.
Oh shit! Turnstile ripped out the Lumineers and MGK. Let it be known.
Oh wait.
Oh. Is it time? Hold on. Oh, we're doing a sing-along, so maybe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, here he comes. Yep.
There are. I didn't realize there were that many people.
Yeah.
At the Tiny Desk concerts? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not this, bro.
He's
not the
barefoot!
barefoot!
Ah! He's no shoes on.
No!
Bro, the
That's
fucking
horrible.
piano parrot.
No, not the barefoot guy and the fucking fedora drummer, dude. I'm gonna kill myself.
Also, again, right before COVID.
They're gonna have to
right
wipe
before
down that
COVID.
entire desk.
That's what. And this guy, you're the accordionist.
He's just prancing around like nobody's business.
Oh my god. That was the most twee bullshit I've ever seen, but like by a grown ass man. I don't know. I did not like that.
It's like the balloon guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's like the balloon guy. That's real. I did not like it.
Oh my god.
Oh, not the suspenders fedora drummer, dude. That is more upsetting to me, honestly, than the guy being on the desk. Is the fedora suspenders drummer?
Oh my god. It's just.
Oh my god. What year is it, bro?
And also the front man looking like fake Father John Misty. You know, like.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you are not. You are not
like,
Father John.
I
Get
can
outta
say
here.
this, Ginger Father John Misty.
Brother John Foggy.
Oh.
Can I share something real quick? There's a deleted Reddit post from 8 months ago on Are the Lumineers.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, the lyrics of asshole bother me so much, but the post is deleted, so I can't see the body of it. But the first reply is, you should go outside and take a walk or something.
With your bare feet, with no shoes on.
Go outside with no shoes on, take a walk, feel something.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I kind of agree. If you're worried about the lyrics to a Lumineers song, maybe should take a walk. Yeah,
agreed.
Oh, what are the comments? What do we got here? Oh man, this one here by Bastille is. Ooh.
Well, the one before.
My dad have been in the music industry for well over 40 years and heard everything. When I discovered the Lumineers, I watched the entire concept-album of The Ballad of Cleopatra. Then I called my dad and said, "You need to see this." He went in and we watched the entire thing. My dad isn't very emotional. He's 70 now and he was taught to hold it all inside. He smiled, he cried, he laughed, and in the end, he didn't had to told me this was the most.
It's like he saw the Manhattan Project.
He didn't had to told.
Father dearest.
Didn't had
Father
to told
dearest,
me.
You must see this.
He didn't had to told me this was the most moving. I'm gonna make it.
Come on, Jenna.
You got it, Jenna. You got it.
And in the end, he didn't had to told me. This was the most moving thing he had ever hear or seen. Oh my god!
This is something that AI can
Jenna,
never
do you want me to
replicate.
continue?
This is like a French person
gonna make it to the end
Jenna's
of this
got it.
goddamn
Let her
comment
do
if
it.
it kills
Let her
me.
do it.
I just knew there are many bands in this world. A lot are better on paper, have better equipment, and play in big stadiums in front of bigger audiences and rack up hit after hit. But the Lumineers are special, not because they're virtuosos, nor because their songs speak for our generation, not because they are sexy or weird or cool. The Lumineers are legendary because their music, quite simply, sounds like life.
That's awesome.
That's so good.
My music isn't
perfect
cool.
YouTube
Kind of
comment. What a perfect YouTube comment.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I think this is Matty, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the first time I've cried laughing on this show.
Yeah, it might be. You've gotten close. You've gotten close.
I've gotten close before. I think we got close when we were doing the 50s episodes and we found the Elvis ASMR.
Oh yeah, that was gnarly.
But this one is.
Oh, hang on.
I need a break. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Okay.
I want to see if we can find some more gold in here, but like I don't think it's gonna get better than that.
I think that was the best YouTube comment I've ever seen, and I'll have to tell you guys once we close the pod. I'll have to tell you guys about my new game show I do about YouTube music videos.
Ooh, God,
yeah.
Fucking holy shit! All right, let's.
No, I'm glad that people have this band, though. I feel like it's important.
Yes.
Oh no!
Again,
like it's so it's kind of bullshit to me, but it's like so earnest that I can't. I don't know. You know, people deserve to have their stomp clap hey, however it's packaged to them. If that's what they need to get through the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if someone needs to chill with a glass of red wine in an episode of The Office to make it into their own office the next day, and who am I to say?
Yeah,
true.
Fuck you.
But
I'm just gonna put on my music.
Let's. Oh god! All right, let's move on.
We still have 5 more songs to talk about.
So some of these are not good. There's not going to be a ton. But this next one, it's another can of worms. The Neighborhood with Private, and listeners, I need to offer an apology, right? So when we did the car commercial number ones, we did after the series wrapped up, myself, Gavin, and Alex, we wrote an article, the top 10 best and worst songs of the series, and I placed Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood on my list pretty high, so it made our overall top 10. And then later on we did our 90s rock number 1 series, and I did my should have beens. I even did a should have been car commercial number 1 as a part of my bonus episode, and that was a Neighborhood song from their 2020 record. Anyways, listeners, I want to apologize because I went back and I listened to both those songs, and they fucking suck. They fucking suck. Sweater Weather is terrible.
Tried to zig.
Sweater Weather is terrible.
You tried to zig when you should have zagged.
Stargazing, that song is terrible. This song, Private, is terrible. It's creepy and it's weird. And Jesse Rutherford, you can't be singing like that, White Baby. Like, I think we maybe touched on his attempted rap career, which I don't even know if I want to listen to any of that stuff. But it's not just Jesse Rutherford, because of course he's gotten his own, he's gone into various situations in the last time we talked about The Neighborhood. Dating Billie Eilish for a couple of months in a controversial age gap relationship, and then fronting a hardcore band for a brief period of time. Try to do a go turnstile mode, like, okay. But obviously the notable thing with this record, Ultrasound, so not long after they dropped the record in 2020, they go on a definite hiatus, and then like a year into that hiatus or so, they kick out their drummer because their drummer was accused of groping somebody, I believe the titular Maria from the Marias, and I think there was another allegation that came out about him. And so and I will say, at the time, the band responded very well. They were like, they found out, they're like, yep, nope, we can't have this. They immediately kicked him out of the band. And then as they reunited, and they announced that Brandon, their drummer, would be rejoining the band. And they mentioned that he was dealing with substance abuse issues, and felt that he had put the work in, and everyone deserves a second chance. And so,
bro, they did him like Dr. Langdon.
Langdon wasn't groping people. He was just stealing pills.
Okay, no, that's very true.
He was just stealing pills, like not good, but not sexually assaulting women, right?
No, you're right. You're right.
It took me a second to realize that you were talking about The Pit. For a second, I thought you were talking about the fucking Dan Brown books, because they also have. Isn't the character in those books called Dr. Langdon as well?
I have no idea. I'm not.
I'd have to assume so.
I'm not 50 years old, so I have no idea.
As a kid.
But yeah, so he's back in the band, and again, I am sympathetic, obviously, to people that are dealing with substance abuse issues. I do, in certain case scenarios, these people do deserve second chances. They do deserve a chance to work on themselves and grow and all this stuff. But like, again, he was grew up in women. Do you really need him to be back? He's just the drummer. It's not like the Neighborhood parts are complex or there's a certain feel to him that's really important. Like, you could have just hired another drummer. You know, you guys would have been fine. But, you know, they're all apparently like friends since teenagerdom, since they were teenagers. And so I understand some sense of loyalty and all that stuff. But man, it's not a good or smart move. And I think speaks poorly to the rest of the members, where it's like, I want to be sympathetic and I want to commend in some ways being like going to give a second chance to, you know, someone that was struggling and that to your best knowledge has put the work in. I guess I'd be curious to hear, like, what does the Marias think about this, right? Like, do they support him being back in the band? Like, it's not great. But on a lighter note, on a lighter note with this band, of course, I mentioned that in between time between the Neighborhoods, you know, in their hiatus, Jesse Rutherford had a solo career, but also had a hardcore band called Valley Girl, and this was like,
what a good name, though.
It is a pretty good name. And so let's check out some footage.
I've never seen this.
Let's see some footage of Valley Girl live at midnight hour in San Fernando, California.
Classic spot.
Wearing a very dumb outfit, looking like fucking Elliot in E.T. with the red hoodie.
He's going Justin Bieber mode, honestly.
God. It's like Justin Bieber, Elliot from E.T., and Little Peep in a blender.
Not Little Peep.
Very peepian.
Oh no. Never seen this. I'm scared.
Pacing the stage, chewing on gum.
Honestly, I see it.
Trying to aura farm.
Mm-hmm.
It could be worse, I think.
Are you happy now?
Oh no.
Are you laughing now?
Bro thinks he's Zach De La Rocha. Bro thinks he's Zach De La Rocha.
Yeah.
Are these paid actors?
Yeah, I was gonna say
these are
again,
Antifa.
Max, quote the ancient text from our very good friend Jacqueline Cotiga, DJ Horse Jeans. Hardcore kids be like, yeah,
This
I
is
guess
just
they
what
do
Keith
be
Haring
like
was
that.
drawing.
I think they're just vibing.
Okay.
Like, hardcore kids just be like this. All right.
I recognize multiple people in the audience here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Are lights usually on at hardcore shows?
That's also what I was wondering. Why are the house lights on?
Depends on the venue. I've seen some like hardcore shows at like more like venues that are like more like VFW hall type beats.
Yeah. Which Midnight Hour kind of is, but I don't know. They gotta kill these lights.
I'm accepting of how the hardcore kids do it. I'm trying to learn.
Oh yeah, I recognize like 5 or 6 people in the audience here. This is crazy.
But yeah, there's a little bit of Valley Girl. But yeah, I have no idea if Valley Girl is still a thing. I know they put out like a demo around this time, and I haven't heard anything since. So just very funny.
The one thing I'll say is I have it on good word that it's not a thing anymore.
That makes sense. I mean, the Neighborhood's a thing again, and like the Neighborhood is a band that like we talked about a little bit on the car commercial series, but like since then, like they're a really fucking popular band. Sweater Weather has 4 billion plus streams. It's come up on 4.5 billion. Like they have 3 songs with over 1 billion streams. One that's about
3 songs with over 1 billion. That's
2 more that are about to get there. Like,
one thing I will say on air and proudly is my boy Zach Secular, who's like one of my best friends ever. He's the guy who did the Sweater Weather music video. Directed it. And made their new artwork for the new record and has done a lot of their visual stuff. So shout out to Zach.
Mhm.
Yeah. For all the ways that we've been kind of
Yeah. Also, yeah,
looking at the neighborhood.
We also
you
barely
know?
talked about the song.
Yeah.
I mainly picked that song because it's kind of creepy. I'm like keeping it private with all the Billie Eilish context and all that stuff. Even if it's not about her, it's just like it's not a good look, bro. It's not a good. It's not a good look, bro. And also the song sucks and is oralist. Like, just it is what it is. But yeah, there we go. There's Neighborhood, private. Any other thoughts on the Neighborhood or this?
No.
Or
absolutely
or
not.
Valley Girl or any.
I have no thought. I'm glad you had anecdotes because I have no thoughts on the Neighborhood.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I should.
The same neighborhood, if you will.
Oh, I forgot to mention the Billie Eilish thing because I forgot this happened. Billie Eilish and boyfriend Jesse Rutherford used Halloween costumes to poke fun at age gap, where he was dressed as an old man and she was dressed as a baby.
Bro, on the new season of Survivor, the idol for some reason is called the Billie Eilish.
The Billie
Boomerang
Eilish
idol.
Boomerang
The
Idol.
Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol.
The
They
Billie
always have to
Eilish
call it the-
Boomerang Idol.
They always have to call it the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. It pisses me off.
Gotta get those brand deals in, I guess. I don't know.
Last week's episode, they had fucking Zach Brown come in and and he like caught some fish for the winning tribe, and he legitimately, like, people have been posting on Reddit, like, they calculated he had more screen time in that one episode than like 5 other contestants have had the entire season so far.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, they got Zach Brown just doing laps on there. They trotted him out and they're like, we brought one of the biggest musicians ever, and it was like Zach Brown. And no one he wasn't really getting a lot of pop. One person was like, I love Zach Brown, and she lost the challenge and was fucking pissed. She's like, after the challenge, she's like, I wanted to see this guy so fucking bad. And now they're gonna eat the fish that he caught and he's gonna cook. And it took up about a third of the episode, and I loved every second.
Well, anyways, let's move to our next song. Sorry, Max. Let's move to our next song.
No, you're all good.
Let's.
I love the well anyways segue.
Sometimes it's the only way to do it. Let's move to our next song from Capital Cities. Fuck it, of course, Capital Cities, Safe and Sound.
Also, extremely important to note, the title is canonically spelled F***KIT.
That's the thing that I was gonna point out too. Thank you, Jenna. Is like there are 2 letters in between those. What are we doing?
In South Africa, they spell it FOK.
Well, Capital Cities is from Los Angeles, California.
Nah.
Actually, wait, no, I no. Actually, they might be South African, or at least like South.
I know that one of the guys was like actually born in like Syria or someplace in the Middle East.
Oh, he's Syrian American. That's my.
I regret what I'm saying.
I was gonna
but
say
I got my wires crossed.
You just made something up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think that's okay. I'll take it. But yeah, no, this song sucks.
It's boring. It
does nothing.
You gotta assume that it only exists because they thought of the line, fuck it, we all gon' kick the bucket, and then just decided to pad out that into a, however long this song is, 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Too long.
Just built around that one corny rhyme that they thought of.
Mm-hmm.
No real content besides that.
God, yeah, all of the verse lyrics are so bad.
Matty, can you go to their page on Spotify? I want to see how many plays Safe and Sound has compared to their next most popular song.
Hold on. Can I just read you one of the verses on this song?
Yes.
This is so bad. This makes me so happy about the songs I write because this is awful.
Mm-hmm.
Black coffee in the morning sun. I take it slow because I've already won. Fall in love for a minute or two. When it ends, I'll be pulling my chute.
Okay.
Sure, man. Why not?
Sure, man.
Just
you're like in your 40s.
so-
You're in your 40s, but okay.
So just like nothing. Like the most nothing lyrics. And also, yeah, fuck it, we're all gonna kick the bucket is...
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Just why not? Yeah. It's a song about, it's a millennial song about just like letting go. You know.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah. So their most popular song is, of course, Safe and Sound. 1.8 billion streams on Spotify. Next most popular, Kangaroo Court, 178 million. So pretty big gap, but not as big as you would think.
You know, they got motion. People still listen.
Almost 2 billion is crazy.
Yeah. Also, I do love that their Spotify banner page is someone taking
AI photo.
So someone taking a photo of them at a concert, and you can't even see them. You can barely see them in there. It's just look at our cool logo that you can also barely see. Like, ooh, look at someone taking a video of us at a concert. You know, like that's how you know we're special and cool and people like us. Which, you know, like it's a thing that happens at every fucking concert where someone is going to record a part of it. You know, like Jesus Christ.
I do think, in their defense, I would enjoy their music more in a live setting than just like sitting at my desk, right?
Probably.
I think it would probably hit more if there's, you know, bass that you can feel, right?
You know, we've got a decade with these songs. They were kind of fun when they came out, but they're, you know, these don't age well.
No, they're yeah,
and of course
it's like they're doing the same thing still, you know.
Oh yeah, and these new songs have no motion whatsoever. I mean, this one fucking only has 200,000, and it's like this is a band with 10 million monthly listeners. Like, damn, like is Release Radar like
and
not working anymore? Like,
well, yeah,
and
they're creating songs,
and this came out so long ago.
Yeah, September 2025.
Like, wow. Okay, Lazy Hooks LLC. They said it, not me.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no motion for Capital Cities. I didn't really have any notes. I couldn't really find anything very interesting on them. It's just, yep, they're still around, I guess. Like, they're still doing their thing. I don't know if they've not put out a record since 2018. They've just been dropping singles and shit. So, you know, got dropped by the majors, and you know, just haven't really been able to like get a record to take off. So, but yeah. Oh, here we go. The Safe and Sound 11th anniversary bundle. A bunch of remixes. Ooh, Milk and Cookies.
Just a bunch of
Milk and Cooks dub
The
remix.
11th anniversary. Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But
that's
they did drop a record. A Hurricane of Frowns. A double album in 2025.
What a terrible title.
Jesus Christ. Why?
Oh my god. A Hurricane of Frowns. They've got too many parentheticals. They got to stop with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much.
What are we doing?
Wait, Farrah Fawcett Hair Predux with Andre 3000? What?
I'm sorry?
Huh? How are they getting? Are they sampling Andre 3000 and that's why they're featuring
that
him?
has to be what it is.
That's gotta be a sample, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
This is
because there's no way that Andre 3000 would give like a rare feature to fucking capital cities.
Absolutely not. No.
I can't believe it, but I think it actually is an original Andre 3000 appearance and not a sample or anything.
What the?
No.
What?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let's. What the hell? No fucking way. Like, I know Andre is, you know,
this is upsetting.
He's an interesting guy.
That would be the most insane. Hold on.
And the fact that it's not bigger, it's like you would think like, oh, Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Okay, this appears to be something from okay, this seems to be a song from their first album, and this seems to be like a remix album.
Okay.
Maybe. Let's see. This is from okay. Farrah Fawcett Hair. Okay, it's a remix of a song from their first album. So,
oh, thank God. I was so scared.
And this is the time where like Andre was doing more pop stuff. Like, he was popping up on John Legend songs and shit. Like,
what year is this?
This is 2013.
2013? I don't know.
This also sounds way better than like the Redux.
This kind of just sounds like what DJ Sabrina does.
You're not wrong. Okay.
It's not I've heard worse.
Yeah. All right.
You know,
Whatever.
Safe and Sound was a bop. Sure. I'll just say things.
Yeah, Safe and Sound was fine. I like that song. I know Jackie wrote for that song, and I don't ride for it as hard as she does, but I liked it. You know, I
sometimes we all just want to feel safe and sound.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Capital Cities. There's nothing. Speaking of nothing, Fitz and the Tantrums. Okay.
It's crazy that
this
guy
song
is
is
still making
less
music.
than nothing.
Yeah,
it's crazy that it's
okay. I without
Fitz
without
and the Tantrums have been making the same song for over a decade.
It's ridiculous.
for 2 decades.
Yeah, because in 2010. Okay, how old do you think that the titular Fitz is without looking it up?
Oh,
How
I
old
have
do you
his
think he
Wikipedia
is?
open, but I'm not gonna look.
I know
He's
he's a
gotta be
lot
50.
older. Yeah.
He's got to be 50.
He's
yeah,
like 55.
I'm also gonna say 50s.
You guys are off by 5 years because he is 55 years old.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god.
He looks like, you know what he looks like to me? Hold on. I'm going to send this to the chat.
Yep, 55.
He looks like,
he's going to be
okay,
56.
his Wikipedia page, that photo, he looks like knockoff Kevin Barnes from Of Montreal.
Oh my god.
Yep, that's correct.
Like, he looks like he's trying to do a Kevin Barnes thing, but Kevin Barnes is doing it better.
God. But yeah, this song is terrible. Again, they're making the same.
Also, what the
bullshit.
fuck? He's French?
Yeah, well, of course he's French.
Born in France. Yeah, born. Yeah, his mother's French. So yeah, although he grew up in Los Angeles, so like born in French, but you know probably would be more of an LA
And honestly,
boy.
like I always thought they were a Canadian band, like a French Canadian band. So I guess it's crazy that they're from LA.
Yeah, but obviously notably like he you know doesn't really Fitz and the Tantrums doesn't really take off until he's like 40 because they take off in like 20 like they put out their first record in 2010 when he's 40 years old. You know, like
that's crazy.
Or 39, but you know it one and the same at that point. But that's the funny thing is that we talked about this a little bit when we talked about the first song like Out of My League and The Walker, and I think we maybe talked about Hand Clap a little later on in the series. But like the whole thing was like, oh, they're like neo soul, and I'm like, where's the soul?
Where is that? Yeah,
like it's just annoying like car commercial music, like, very like loud, annoying.
It sounds like
music.
iPhone commercial music.
Yeah,
or like iPod commercial music. It's like it's not. There's nothing there. It sounds like I'm in an H&M.
All of these bands are making songs for commercials that no longer exist.
Yes,
exactly. That's such a good point.
Yeah, there's a point I was going to get at till we got a little later on in the episode. Just like there's the thing that connects almost all these songs is that like the production on all these songs is like terrible, right? Like it's so clean and like so just so processed, right? Like everything
so compressed.
Everything here is just processed to high hell. In except for me, well, Flying Carpet's processed to hell, but like in a completely different way than the rest of these songs. That's just like so heavy on like the auto tune and shit. Like Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, the vocals are so compressed and like you can barely hear the like this guy like in the early stuff has an interesting voice, you know, and it's like now it's just so compressed to shit that you can't even hear his nuances of his personality and his voice.
Yeah, it's
just you're only hearing the melody notes. Because of how compressed it is.
Exactly. Like it seems like for a number of these songs, like it seems like the loudness wars mostly ended, and a lot of like the indie bands and stuff have sort of taken the hint, being like, okay, the loudness wars are over. Like we don't have to do this crazy compression, all this shit, you know, that we used to do, you know, in the early days. But these bands didn't seem to get the hint. Like it's like, guys, nothing sounds like this anymore. Also, like you're not a commercially viable band anymore. You are 55 years old, Michael Fitzpatrick. Like you're not going to get another hit song. Yeah, you got lucky. You got a couple hits when you were fucking 40s. That doesn't happen ever. Like you're not going to strike gold again at 55 years old. Like if you want to do the neo soul stuff, do the neo soul stuff. If anything, that's going to probably be way more popular for you. It's going to take off more for you because like people like that sound is back in. People do want like more, I guess, quote unquote, traditional neo soul stuff. Again, they sort of want like, again, how it was in the 90s, not this like car commercial-fied like bastardization of it. You know,
honestly, they need to just go county fair mode. Like
they kind of already are.
just let it
They
ride.
already kind of are on county fair mode.
Then they just gotta ride that out.
Yeah.
you know, and stop releasing new music. Just go county fair mode.
Also, one of the crazy things too is that I think almost everything that we've listened to so far, like let's see, 30 Seconds to Mars, that's still on a major. UFO, that's on Domino. But was Phoenix ever on a major label? Let me double check. Wolfgang Amadeus. Nope, they're on Glassnote. So I don't think they ever made a proper jump to a major. Although Glassnote obviously is a very big indie label, but still,
They're distroed by
But let's see, Dirty Heads, they're on an indie. Pricefighter, obviously, Glassnote, Black Keys, they're on a major still. They're on Warner now, but also on Dan's label. So
probably much to the begrudgment of a lot of people on board.
mm-hmm. Obviously, thank you, Hashem. Definitely on an independent label. Lumineers, they're on Monarch. They're on Dual Tone, so not quite a major, but definitely like a
Neighborhood's major.
Major adjacent. Neighborhood still on a major because again, they're still an insanely popular band. They're on Warner.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're on Warner. Yeah.
And Capital City is obviously on an indie. Fitz and The Tantrums, despite the fact that they haven't really had a song take off since Hand Clap in 2017, they are somehow still on a major label. They're on Atlantic.
What the fuck?
I do not.
That's awesome.
I do not understand.
Good for them. Yeah, that rocks. I'm with you, Max. Good for them.
Let me double check and see like if he's still on.
Is he just like writing for people? Like,
because what he was doing before before he took off as a musician, he was a sound engineer. Worked with producer Mickey Petralia, who produced Beck, Ladytron, Flight of the Conchords, and the Dandy Warhols.
God.
Let me see guest appearances. Fucking was on he did a Flow Rider remix.
He was on Jacked Up on the remix.
Yes.
Oh yeah, with Dadya, Pussy Riot.
Yeah. That's a crazy remix.
I do have to wonder if he is a ghostwriter. Like,
I was gonna say, I think he's gotta be.
Which is
like that's the only thing I can think.
Mm-hmm. Like doing ghostwriting and stuff, and they still exist, which is it's a little odd, but I have to imagine
they do.
I have to imagine like he's either like some kind of ghostwriter, like, or the equivalent of like a script doctor for like songs, and that's why he's still on Atlantic because he helps punch up enough songs. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll release your stuff, or they have like a 360 deal, and like they're getting money from the touring revenue because they're still a pretty popular touring act.
Throw this French guy in a little prison, make him make his
put
old
him in the
Navy
Bastille.
God, but yeah.
Anyway, speaking of Bastille.
Oh yes, let's move into our next song. We have.
Do we have to?
Save My Soul, Bastille.
Another band that has now been making the same song for 10, 15 years.
Yeah. This is, again, car commercial slop. Like, brother.
Just.
It's over. Again, the Gucci backpack, the straps are about to fall off, brother. It's never been more over. You do not have to sound like this anymore. Like, you don't have to sound like this. Although, rumor has it, he's making music that does not sound like this, as there is a persistent rumor that he is the main musician behind Sleep Token, allegedly. Which, by the way, like unfounded rumors, not been confirmed. There's like a video doing some analyzation.
I did some of my own digging once and found that I found the like real names of the people who have the songwriting credits on Sleep Token stuff, and it's not him.
Okay. Just sounds.
Also, I don't know if that would be more redemptive.
Oh no, it would make him look worse. It would make him look worse.
Yeah.
But yeah. But
this song is bad though.
Yeah, I did almost think about putting a Sleep Token on here just to be funny, because I've never listened to that band, and it'd be a fun moment to see what's going on with all that shit. But yeah, this song sucks. Like, terrible piano stuff, terrible percussion. The millennial like that chorus is terrible.
The O's just kill me. That was I made it about 30 seconds through this song before I had to turn it off. Like, I didn't even listen to the whole thing.
Like,
the O's just make nope. I'm immediately noping out. You know.
Also, like, he used to sound more interesting, right? Like Pompeii is a pretty interesting sounding song for a pop track at that time for me. I like that song still, but like,
it goes back to the compression of the vocals and everything too.
There's that, and I think like doing that Marshmallow song like ruined his brain, like that song taking off, and so he's been it's seemingly been chasing after that for however many years, and like, brother, just stop it. But I got not much more to say. He's not a very interesting guy. Song sucks. What else is he doing? He's doing features on songs. Working with energies. I don't fucking know what's going on here.
Oh, is he an energy guy? That's always cool.
No, just he worked with an artist named Energies, but it seems to be like a remix of a Joywave and Bastille song. But
okay,
yeah. Did the soundtrack for Chaos, the Jeff Goldblum Netflix series that got immediately canceled.
Oh, sweet.
Did some music for that. Put out a record called.
Reaction was so funny.
There's a lot of winners here.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm. God, is this also? I think this is also on a major still. Yeah, EMI.
Yeah.
But also again, Pompeii 2 billion streams. Happier 2.5 billion streams. Jesus Christ. Again, just barely not a one-hit wonder. Terrible. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. Oh wait, I think the only thing I had was someone like comparing the Sleep Token thing, but like that's disputed. So who even cares? Who even cares? So
not me.
I'm just gonna let this play out because our final song of the evening is right up next from a band that we hated on so hard during the series, rightfully so. The famous image of me holding the hammer comes from me hating on this band, and that is KONGOS with their song Cruel. And I can't believe...
Now, these guys actually are white South Africans.
Yes, yes,
they are. Yes,
right.
It's a good call.
And,
yeah, I noticed that too.
And here's how dire this playlist is, listeners. This is the second best song on the playlist.
I was gonna say this song isn't that bad.
It's not bad. It's just it's some Paul Simon Graceland type shit, you know? Like, it's very boring, but it's not
Graceland
it's very
sucked.
boring, but it's not annoying the way that Come With Me Now. Like, Come With Me Now was very annoying. Very annoying, it sucks. But that song sucking was one thing. The reason why we hated this band is because at the time on Twitter, they were very whiny. They were like this band that resented being a one-hit wonder and was so whiny. This is the time where like Eve 6 was like starting to take off as like an internet personality, and they were trying to jock that Eve 6 swag so fucking bad. They wanted to be Eve 6 so bad, but they were whiny little dumb babies.
I gotta say, the fact that they're four brothers and their names are Dylan, Daniel, Johnny, and Jesse.
Come on.
They sound like they're in a sitcom, bro. It's crazy. Why are we, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That sounds made up.
And it seems like all of their stuff on their Instagram is just like nostalgia. Like, it's like, we're brothers, and we had a song that really take off, and we took over the world for a brief period of time. When it's like, no, you didn't. You had one hit.
That's not true.
You had one radio. You had a fluke radio song. Like,
I literally didn't know about them before today, or before I looked them up. Earlier today, basically.
Dude, half of their fucking poster about four brothers are doing this. God, Instagram Reels is awesome.
It's
we've checked into some sad stuff today.
Yeah, like most of the butt rock bands we talked about, like obviously not all of them. Obviously, yeah, shit like Puddle of Mud, who like that whole saga is sad. But like Puddle of Mud is not trying to play the Instagram Reels algorithm like half of the bands that we've talked about so far on this episode that are like trying to game Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever, like trying to like build on their own nostalgia. I mean, guys, remember us, right? You remember us. You like that song. And it's like, no, no one cares about the song. It was during like one of the worst, again, maybe the worst period in alternative music ever, right? Like, I think it's pretty. I think I can definitively say that, like, in terms of like mainstream alternative, yeah, the 2010s is the absolute worst time for that genre. Like, you look at the alternative charts now, like the number ones of the 2020s, not terrible songs. Like it's not car commercial slop, or not as much car commercial slop as it used to be. You know, like, I'm just gonna double check and just see, because I remember taking a look at the chart recently and being like, oh, like there's some not bad songs that have gone number one. You know, some of them we talked about on the 90s rock series. But yeah, Come With Me Now was terrible. This song is boring. It's nothing, but it's not terrible. You know, like let's see, like what's been number one on the alt charts right now? No Kahan, Young Blood, Tame Impala, 21 Pilots. Okay, this is not great. This is not.
It's not great.
Turnstile, Never Enough went number one.
Yellow Card.
Yeah, I thought they were tired.
Hell?
I thought they were
Sublime
tired.
Without Rome.
Sublime Without Rome.
Sublime Without Rome.
Went number one.
Like Root Without Beer.
Somber, Linkin Park, Black Keys is still here.
God damn.
Like, again, not great quality wise, but
it's just like a lot of legacy acts.
Yeah, legacy acts,
and then Joe.
Yeah, legacy acts, and then bands that like the majors are pushing, but like alternative radio is a dead format. It's
no one has the money to start anything. It's just a bunch of legacy bands spinning the wheels.
Lola Young, Messy went number one on the alt charts. What?
Fuck.
Dexter and the
Sum 41.
Sum 41. Hozier.
The new Sum 41 just sounds like MGK.
I mean, true. I think Sum 41 was, again, jockeying swag from him, high key.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, just God. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, the charts are so much better. No, sorry, I was lying to you, listeners. I had to take a look. I saw that the thing is, I thought they were better because I saw the Billboard article about Joyce Manor, rising up the alternative airplay charts, and I saw Turnstile going number one. I'm like, oh, the charts are probably better now. Maybe they're leaning more towards indie stuff. And like, no, it's some of the same old bullshit, So
whoa,
what? Matt
his
Mason?
Far apart. His eyes were just far apart.
Jesus Christ, Max. But oh yeah, here we go. 4 brothers, 4 songwriters, 4 singers. Oh my
god.
Let's see. Ooh,
do we have to talk about Kongos more?
Let's check this out.
We're doing that still. Okay.
Harvesting kale for the farmers market, realizing most people don't know about my whole other life. Crazy.
This is the Muck Sticky and Seed Squatch song.
By the way, all that footage is definitely old. Like, that footage is like years old.
Yeah,
like,
no, this is like so old. What did you say, Max?
That's probably getting into a whole other can of worms. It sounds like a song by one of our guys. His name is Muck Sticky. I don't know if anyone's brought him up to you before. It's a whole thing.
Okay. Well, no, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, again, we're not gonna play a full Muck Sticky song. We'll play a little bit because again, Alex, you will get the gist of Muck Sticky very, very quickly.
Well, if you play the one with Seed Squatch, it's kind of like the KONGOS song.
that is a little too deep into the Muck Sticky hole. We gotta ease Alex in a little bit.
The
Okay?
Muck Sticky hole. I don't like that phrase.
We just need like 30 seconds of this.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a guy that Gavin.
It always
found.
comes back to him.
This is a guy that Gavin found a couple years ago.
Well, I'm a pot smoking hippie. My name's Muck Sticky. Some call me Mervis Thrifty. Come and get high with me. Here, kitty.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kind of frisky. Big fat bag of weed. And you
This is my guy right here.
Oh, God.
Twist a hootie Mac. You can borrow my lighter, but bring it right back. This party is jumping. We're tub thumping. Call me Chumbawamba. Get knocked down, but I get up again. Here, light this up again.
He's just always yelling.
Yeah, Max.
He's yelling so hard.
Again, Max, you're like, oh,
so funny.
Max, you're like, oh, like you're not the fucking reason he's such a guy to us. You know, like
this guy
like,
rocks.
like you didn't fucking play into the Muck Sticky shit. You didn't hype him up.
And playing the Muck
hype him up.
This
when
guy
we were-
wants to be Cypress Hill so bad.
Stop talking about Muck Sticky.
Yeah, you bring up Muck
Yeah,
Sticky
no, I
unprompted
kind
all
of,
the
you know,
time.
I have a perverse attraction to Muck Sticky. Not like a platonic sociological. I'm just like, I love observing him in his pajama pants and going into his Instagram live to 15 people when he's rolling up his joint, being like, play that John Prine Muck Sticky. He's like, you betcha. You know I'm gonna keep doing that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna keep coming back.
He does yell. I kind of, yeah. He's aggressive, but I appreciate it.
Yeah,
The dichotomy of Muck Sticky is he's got good taste. He loves his sister. He made a bad, boring movie. He loves watching his Walter Goggins and Danny McBride TV shows.
I feel like the way you feel about Muck Sticky is the way I feel about MGK.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's pretty
no,
accurate.
they kind of exist in similar spaces.
Mhm. Again, we're one more, and then we will wrap up this episode.
God, no.
We're not gonna play the whole thing, but very similar. Just you get a little hit. Again, I'm passing the blunt. You take a hit of Muck Sticky.
One day.
Oh hell yeah!
I forget how terrible the beat is.
Here we go. This hot chick is all up on my dang-a-lang. Giving me the eye while we dance and sing. I know she's showing me her thingy-thing. I can't stop staring at this fine-ass bitch. She's making me go crazy when she dips and gives her hips a twist. She licks her lips in motions.
All right, I'm good on this.
All right. Yep, we're good.
It's like American Idol.
Yep,
I'm
out.
We need a
yep.
Simon Cowell.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's enough.
Well then,
That's all you need to know, really.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the Kongos isn't like that. I feel like a lot of these guys kind of exist in like the good vibe space. Phoenix doesn't. But like
no.
A lot of these bands are just like trying to ride like the good vibes in an era where that doesn't really exist, and also they just never adapt. They were too slow to adapt to maybe the Lumineers did a good job of this, I guess.
I mean,
they're still pumping the Neighbourhood.
If anything, the Lumineers like that sound like it kind of dipped out for a bit, but it's back in with like Noah Kahan and all these other like Taylor Swift doing the folklore and all that stuff. Like, and also like they had hits after Ho Hey, like they just like kept doing their thing, you know, like and maintain a pretty solid fan base. Like they're still very popular, you know, like.
I kind of respect that.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
I never would have.
I do love the stance of being like, the Lumineers actually have other songs than Ho Hey.
I know. Sorry, again, because I had to hear a bunch of those fucking songs on my old college radio station. I had to hear
I'm
the
sure
rotation for years.
Yeah.
So,
You know, we talk about so many bands that fail, even if they're annoying. You know, I got to give some props to the annoying ones that make it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if they sold out, you know, at least they made some money doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What can you do?
I mean, yeah, get your bag, gang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
What was our last song?
yeah, we're done. That's it. We're done. Thank you all. We're done. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, that's our last.
Yeah, that was our
song.
last song. Was Kongos. That was our last one.
Sweet.
The very boring nothing.
No, our last song was Muck Sticky.
Thingy thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, there we go. That's it. Thank you for listening to this episode. This torturous episode of the Indieheads podcast. I'm not even sure what we have up on deck next week. I think we have some. I think we have a bunch of Gavin shit up on deck next week that who fucking knows if Gavin will be there to participate in. Let me check our schedule and see what we can expect next week. Ooh, we have Ruthless Fable. So whatever you think that playlist sounds like, it's what it is. But yeah, we have some we had some good stuff coming up. Obviously, we will have in the middle of April, we will have another episode of the Lonely Island Discog breakdown. Of course, we just did the Whack album last week, so if you've not listened to that yet, check out our episode on the Whack album, as we've got Popstar up on deck in April. But yeah, that's it. I got not much to plug. Anyone? I got not much to plug. new music corner. I don't know. I may have some new music stuff coming in. I might have some new music discussion coming up for the pod. An album that came out this year that I love, and hopefully something about that coming up. But that's all I got. Jenna, Max, Alex.
Nothing for me.
I am so ready to end this call and go to bed. If we can be completely honest,
I gotta watch The Pit. The Pit just aired a new episode. I gotta go watch that shit. So, you got anything, Alex?
Yeah, Cheekface just announced a big old tour. I'm not touring with them this year, but everybody go see Cheekface. They're dear friends of mine, and I toured with them on keys for the last 4 years. Otherwise, I just finished writing and recording a record, and I'm kind of just putting finishing touches on it, so keep an eye out for new stuff.
Nice. Well then, that'll do it for us on this episode of the Indieheads podcast. We will see you all next week for another episode, and have a good rest of your day, night, whenever you're listening. We love you, folks, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Killing me. All I want was, yeah.